The Wild Wild West.
You can move in if you like, but I think you're
I feel
perfectly.
like I'm out, and I want to be closer to the pooch.
Yeah, it's a good pooch.
Look at this.
Matt's,
It's like the Goodfellas painting. You two. The guy with the white hair and the dog. Sorry.
Wow, you really do.
What?
You look like that.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Put that graphic
it.
in.
Sean, you heard him. Put the graphic in.
Sean, put it in. Why are you not putting it in yet?
Come on. Changing
What?
up the guards.
You just learned what post means.
Matt's in Austin already, so
He moved?
these guys are here. Yes.
He moved.
Hey.
Wow.
Yes, McCusker's down there already.
Damn, that was quick.
He had more visa issues.
Yes, we've got a dog here.
Oh,
And,
yeah. Protect our dog parks.
Protect the dog park.
There we go.
What are you fucking laughing at? You think it's not funny? Is that why you're laughing? Actually, speaking of thinking it's not funny, this is a funny story. I was at the cellar the other night with you,
Yeah.
and I was downstairs bombing. I was bombing at the VU.
The new stuff, huh?
The new stuff
Yeah.
stinks.
Same here. Same here.
It's so bad.
This me in between every new stuff bit, finish one and go, hey,
Yeah.
It's crazy how bad it is.
I'm with you, and good thing we're doing theaters.
Yeah,
with
dude.
this
But-
horrific material.
But at least the theaters is our crowd that knows us,
Yeah.
that
True.
likes us. This cellar, people were mad.
Oh yeah, of course.
People were mad at me the whole time. But also, the cough was not gone. I was
Just spraying people
I
with
was
COVID.
bombing and coughing the entire set.
You
Like,
were really sick?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you made it up.
No, I'm fully still there.
Oh, okay.
And but Liz from the cellar came down, and I was like, she knew I was going to bomb. I told her, I was like, I shouldn't be here. This is a huge mistake.
Yeah.
I haven't done stand up in a week,
Right.
and this is all bad.
And it's a bunch of
and,
young guns bringing the heat,
yeah,
and then
and
you go
everyone
up
else-
with the new shit.
Everyone else is killing.
All right.
And then, so she was in the back. She sat at the VU and was just dying, like just laughing,
Oh, that's good.
clapping when I was bombing.
Yeah.
And Ian Lara saw me at the cellar, and he was like, I was like, fuck, I'm having a rough night. And he was like, what are you talking about? You were killing. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I came down, fucking the manager was cheering. I was like, he was like, I walked down. I was like, I've never seen the manager cheer for someone.
Oh, that's
I was
fun.
like, no, she was actively making
She
fun
was
of me.
mocking me, though.
On stage.
It's
the
also-
manager was down there mocking the comedian.
The best I ever had of that is the lady who ran Crackers. Remember that lady?
Oh, Ruth Ann.
Ruth Ann. She was like, I went there with Segura for the first time, and she was like, he did some Jew jokes, and she, while I was on stage, she asked Tom, she's like, should I throw quarters at him?
Oh, wow.
Don't
Absolutely
throw quarters
not.
at him.
That's a good comedy owner. But the worst part is they see the special and they go, hey, this guy's cooking. We got to go see this guy. Then they see you live and they're like, maybe it's not a live guy.
Yeah,
You know,
there's a
maybe
lot of
he's-
laugh tracks in that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was so that's going to happen again tonight.
Yeah, same. I'm with you.
And hopefully the cough's gone.
Hopefully the cough's still there.
I don't know,
Let's get
because
that spread. That's
while
the
I
name
was
of-
coughing, I was like, well, I have COVID. I said it to I was like, pardon me, I have COVID.
Oh, jeez.
And they got very upset, even more upset. And then this was the big hit. This is
Yeah.
the big joke of the night. I told him I knew I had COVID because I did the smell test, which is I said I shoved my hand in my ass and smelled it, and I couldn't smell it. And then I was like, but I'll tell you what, folks, you better make sure you don't have taste.
Ah.
They were very, very. It was a
worked.
nightmarish set. That worked.
That worked well.
That was a real.
Well, you got the opener.
Yeah, that saved it.
That one got me. I was on the way back in the bathroom when you were saying that.
Yeah, I was bombing,
nice.
coughing, talking about shoving my hand up my ass.
Can you blame it on like it's like a flu game thing? You're like, oh, I'm bombing, but I have COVID. That's why. If I was fresh,
I kind of tried to do that, but they were for real. They already didn't like me from how bad I was doing, and then when I said I also have COVID, everyone was like, "Oh, great! Not only did
Damn.
you suck tonight, now we're all sick."
yeah,
He was sick of thinking of your bomb in bed.
It wasn't even funny.
Not worth it.
At least the manager saw you, because if the booker saw you, she doesn't have the humor to be like, oh, this is funny that he's dying.
Yeah.
She'd be like, he's got to go.
Yeah. Well, I am going, so whatever.
I'll see you there tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we missed you at the Skank.
I know. I wish I
It
was.
was
at
so
Skanks.
fun, bro.
Tell me about it.
Tons of drugs.
Well, you heard about DeRosa, obviously.
I heard about DeRosa.
Woo! I mean, he's the talk of the fest.
How public is this knowledge?
I don't know.
Oh, it's out there.
It's got to be on every
mean,
You think
podcast.
it's out there?
It's in the Skank
I'm
Gazette.
just talking about it privately.
He said it on a podcast. I heard. So
Joe
I think
DeRosa
it's
did?
fair
He
game.
admitted it on a podcast?
You mean he admitted it on a
That's
podcast?
what Danny. Yeah, true. He confessed to it on Daily.
Confessed to it is the right.
Are we sure this is public yet?
Danny,
Oh, it's out
Danny
there.
and Ryan Long, I think, had him on. I think they talked about it on their podcast.
So
People
what
think
exactly happened?
Well,
What happened was it's the best audience in the world.
yeah.
Really
And it's
giving audience.
Yeah.
And it's
Yes.
impossible to refuse a chant.
Oh, yeah. True that. But
There was a contest to see who could be the last ring car girl for Ellis Mania. And so there was like, we didn't get a second person. So any girl come up right now. And 4 girls came up. One was new to being a woman.
hey, there you go.
You mean she was young?
Uh,
What do you mean by that?
I mean, yeah, she was a young woman.
Yeah,
she was a
technically
fresh
she was
woman.
very
Freshly
young.
trans.
Fresh trans.
Yeah.
Fresh trans, yeah.
No, this is pre-op. No op.
No op.
For sure,
No
I'm
ops.
going to guess no op.
Black
Because,
ops.
because the black arts ops.
Yeah.
So there was a penis on this woman.
So one lady
Yes.
was like, I could lick my elbow. And people were like, great, good talent. Next lady was like, I can lick my tit. Definitely one up. Clubhouse
Better,
leader.
better.
And then the third lady was
The
like,
woman.
I could suck my own dick.
the woman said she could suck her own
The
dick.
new
Yeah,
woman.
The new, well, yeah. I mean, it's that one. I think it gives it away now. At this point, you have the details to know which one's which. I can suck my own dick, and everyone's like, well, this is going to make you the leader. But obviously,
Yeah.
she goes, I got to get hard first. Someone has to get me hard.
Woo, baby. Here we go.
And the audience chose
Big Joe.
right away. Just start chanting
no.
Joe.
And he
Joe.
wasn't resisting.
Yeah.
I might say.
He was. He said, he goes, no way, 0 chance. And then
Wow.
the chant included his last name. And then he was like, okay, I'll do it under one condition. I'll handy this lady into hardness if
What the fuck?
he had a beggar bucket because he lost $3,000 the night before at the
Wait,
strip
he
club.
did it for $3,000?
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
goes,
yeah.
people have to put money in this bucket, pass it around. Everyone's like, absolutely. And he went upstairs to get her hard.
This is night 1, by the way. This is a
This
Thursday.
is day one.
Oh,
day
no.
one.
Day 1.
If I knew we had a friend that I could make do something gay for $3,000,
You would have already been doing
I would have done this. If
You would have.
Yeah.
I knew DeRosa was that cheap,
He'd do it for less because this was a
You have
wanted to do it.
99
He
less
wanted
grand.
to do it. Yeah.
he wanted to do it
He
for
wanted to
sure.
do it.
And this is a big old lady. This is like a
Yeah.
Leah Thomas.
Oh, I heard she was like 6 foot.
6'4".
Yeah, when she said
No.
let's
yeah.
go, she went into a 3-point stance.
Yeah.
And then
She's tall. I think she beat Adesanya
Yeah.
She
once.
was. Wait, this lady was a 6 foot.
she was
Big.
6.
Penn
I'd say
State.
6. Pretty
Pretty big arms.
big arms.
Pretty.
Pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say if this was 1994, before you'd have heard of such things, you would have been like,
I don't know.
Hey, that chick's
pretty.
cute.
Pretty the same way Jocko Willenick is pretty.
handsome, she's a handsome woman.
Yeah. Similar.
Jocko
similar.
Willenick.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Good old Jocko
Will nick a
Willenick.
time. Will nick Mullen.
Knack, paddywhack, and the dog and boner.
Woo, Willenick Diaz.
Will nick. Fuck, there's a cough. If I laugh, I cough.
Yeah.
So I was up there bombing and then laughing that I was bombing. So I was coughing. I couldn't talk. Anyway.
Yeah. So they went
So anyway,
upstairs.
she gets
Yeah.
hard, says, hey, I'm never going to be able to maintain her all the way back down the steps around to the stage.
They go upstairs in the venue.
Yeah, upstairs and around to a bathroom. And so she's like, there's no way. There's not. I can walk downstairs into a comical environment. This is not going to stay hard that long.
That's got to be a weird walk
Yeah.
to know you're gonna to a bathroom to know you're gonna jerk off a trans person. What are you thinking about in that walk? It's like-
Hoagies. He's thinking about the new hoagie coming.
Yeah.
He's got a new idea.
I guess so. New
Yeah,
sandwich.
exactly. This is getting him in his Q
Yeah,
zone.
the Eastie, the tranny. What is he doing?
The upside down.
Why did he do that?
It changes
The
me
reverse
halfway through.
angle, yeah. So anyway, they get him down. She's telling us the story, and then she was like, "There's no way." And then Lewis was like, "Well, did you come?" And she goes, "Someone did."
Oh.
What? She goes, "Yeah, I got the cum on my leg to prove it."
Oh.
God. Are we sure he's made this public?
Oh yeah, it's out there.
I mean, it
He's
was definitely in
talking
front of
the fest.
1,000 people, but we're sure he made it public. Follow up on this in post.
I talked about it on my pod for
Yeah,
an
now
hour.
We're gonna follow up
I'll
and post.
text-
Make sure it's public.
Yes, I will.
This is very out, and they carried him on their shoulders. He was like the mayor of Las
I mean,
Vegas.
what a winner to go
This is
for.
a credit.
I called him because I heard about it. Soder told me that night,
Yeah.
and I called him I was like, "Are you sure this happened?" Soder was like, "I got to make sure it happened."
I mean, I was
And
there,
then-
as there as anyone.
And I called him to make fun of him,
Yeah, as
obviously.
you should.
And as soon as he answered, I was like, "Fuck, I can't make fun of him. I love him."
What do you
He's
mean?
a good
All
guy.
you do
Make
is
fun of
make fun of him.
No, I've worked on it.
But he said he
Worked on
liked
that
it.
relationship.
He said he liked it. He's like, it was hot. I'm going to
no
do it
shame.
again.
No shame.
It sounds hot.
So then
if
she
you're
blew
into
him
that thing.
or
Sure.
handed
If that was a girl, that'd be an awesome experience.
Hell yeah.
You know?
But so yeah, she blew him, and then
She's got
he.
an OnlyFans.
Oh, pull
Oh,
her
she's
up.
got a big dick too. That's what she
Huge.
said. He was like, it was meaty.
Yeah.
as-
J-Mo.
We were on Rogan.
Pull her up. But
Pull her
yeah,
up, yeah.
I asked him the size difference, and he was like, it was almost time and a half.
2 to 1.
Yeah.
Bigger-
Yeah, he had
bigger
a
than
blackjack
his.
cock.
Yeah.
Wait,
the lady.
they had a bigger penis than him?
Yes.
No, not they.
I'm just trying to get the pronouns correct. I,
think
didn't want
that's
to
wrong.
assume.
I think that's a wrong one. I think it's singular.
Her.
Her.
She.
She.
Carl.
Not they. They's a different thing.
Carla.
That's so that was day one of Skankfest.
Carl and then the
Yes.
A's in parentheses.
Did anything else happen that was even?
No, that
Well,
was
the after
That
party
had
is
to
that
be.
you heard about. I don't want to say beep the name
Yeah.
right here. Get the timestamp.
Oh.
Cut the whole thing out. Strike it for the record.
What happened? Wes. Anyway, and we're back.
Yeah. So a lot of crazy shit happened.
Oh, crazy shit.
It was wild.
How was the bees? Did you guys get to see Six at all? The
I
bees
didn't see him
Oh, I didn't
once.
see him at all.
He gets to those things and he gets
Was
around.
he there? I didn't even see him.
There was a couple female sixes, but
That was the top of the game.
didn't see
Skankfest
Brian.
10 right there.
yeah, that's true.
No, I was
Wow, I
was
didn't know
genuinely
that.
like before it. Obviously, I was supposed to get there Thursday. I was like, "Fuck, I'm never gonna make it. I'm very sick. I'm gonna change my flight to Saturday. I'll leave Monday." And then by the time I got to Friday night, I was like, "I'm fucked. I gotta
Yeah.
cancel this."
Yeah.
So I did lose a lot of money on flights, and I got a nice hotel.
Ah,
I just had to cancel it.
and you go first
then-
class as well.
Yeah, it was a lot. I fucked up, but
Flies a helicopter there.
I was also happy.
Because
I
you
was
did.
like, nice, I get to fucking sleep this weekend.
True.
But then I started looking at pictures and
We did
hearing
not
stories,
sleep.
and I was like, fuck, I wish I was at Skankfest.
It is a bitch to get there. I flew the day of the flood, so I was like the last chopper out of Nam because
Yeah.
it was
Oh,
the city
yeah.
was crazy.
I was already gone. I missed all of it. So I heard before Ellis Mania, national anthem, they got like a real singer to sing it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, go over
Who?
and
Josh
sing this.
Adam Myers?
Drew Pinsky.
Oh
Fucking
wow,
great
Dr.
voice.
Drew.
Dr. Drew's a singer?
Yeah, I got in the middle of the ring and just started. And he was like, oh, he was doing that shit.
Adam Carolla bailed, so Dr. Drew was just jumping on everything.
He's like, remember who you loved in Love Lines?
Yeah.
Well, I saw the Insane Clown Posse was there. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
Well, just
No,
an
just
just
one.
an
Just
IC,
one of them.
not a
Literally
P.
not a
so
posse.
just one Insane Clown.
Clown
Yes.
posse member.
Yes.
Insane clown member.
Exactly. And seeing the ICP guy next to Zach Amico is crazy because he looks normal next to Zach.
Yeah, Zach's terrifying.
Terrifying. He's
Zach's
stapling shit to his cheek
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. So-
he went kilt and he went no shirt with like pink makeup and a mohawk. I mean, it's.
He said he
it's like
couldn't hang a
possessed.
lantern from his dick because he had just gotten his Prince Albert back in, and he said it would rip the whole dick open. Oh my god! He said it happened to a friend who went for it anyway. And now he has a lizard dick.
Went to the naked roast every night. I mean, he ran that thing beautifully. He's a
Flair.
funny guy.
Flair was
He
the
is
talk of
funny.
the town.
Flair.
Oh, Ric
Yeah.
Flair.
He was the talk of the town.
I forgot
this
about
week.
that.
That was a rough one.
Yeah.
I forgot,
Flair's music.
all about it because it came out 3 weeks after we did it.
I know, but
And I was like, I totally forgot. And then I was looking at YouTube and I was like, oh no.
it went crazy viral. Yeah.
That one's
He
rough.
talked about Asian pussy for 20 minutes.
Did
and
they
then-
keep that in there? I didn't watch it.
I think they didn't.
They
oh,
edited that
shit.
part out. That's very
Were
funny.
you there? You watched it live?
I watched it on YouTube, and the producer guy was telling me that
They edited a lot
it
out.
was requested
Oh.
that a lot of it was.
My
edited.
Well, that
joke's not
doesn't
gonna make
that
sense.
doesn't make sense. Yeah, because then I was like, whenever he was like, "You guys are mean," I was like, "You were just
Yes.
crazy racist."
Exactly.
Like,
I said
Yeah.
Asian pussy 20 times, just making fun of him, and it would get a laugh, but Now they're
Yeah,
the
they-
If there's
regular.
one thing you know about Ric Flair, what is it? I'd be like, you're a wrestler, one of the great promoters. Well, you'd be wrong. It's that I respect people's time. That I will never make someone who donates their time. That's the one thing you know
I
about
like
Ric
that.
Flair.
yeah, and his son died.
His
That I
son
know.
died was
Yeah.
As soon as he brought that up, I was like, all right, I'm out. I'm not gonna make fun of him one more time. This is
Yeah,
very
I-
sad.
I had
now.
a bunch of like,
You guys kept fucking
no.
going. Every time someone else did it, I was
That's
like,
what
yo,
Louis-
who is doing this?
That's what Luis Gomez is there for. He
Yeah,
just
he
slid
went-
right in and rattlesnaked it up about his dead son.
Yeah, he was ready for it.
Yeah, but great time.
we had a cigar lounge and it got infiltrated by like others. You
Yeah.
know, and
That's a
Bobby,
problem.
So Bobby Kelly got them to donate one of the staff members to stand guard to only let
nice.
comedians in. He bribed them with Rugalo.
Rugala.
Yeah, and he just stood there and said, "Sorry, no."
There is a little bit of a church and state problem at Skankfest.
Yeah.
Like to get from here to here, which takes 6-minute walk, that turns into a 48-minute
Yeah,
walk. with
pictures.
the-
Yeah,
And I'm happy to do it, but something you got to spot, you know?
yeah.
So that gets tough. And you start running out of material, and you don't want to do the old stuff because they know every single thing you've ever written.
Yeah.
So
You
you
have to
kind
be
of
real
up there.
careful on material.
Yeah.
Like, this joke now, then that joke. I'll go through 4. Okay, and write it down.
I would do 8 minutes on DeRosa, then I do
Yeah, that
2
helps.
minutes of jokes, and I get off.
Well,
Good times.
that's good
You
stuff.
missed a good one.
It was fun.
Tim Dillon
It was
showed
fun.
up on Sunday.
Oh yeah,
Patton showed up on
Nick
Sunday.
Mullen. He
Bulldog.
was there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it was
nice.
pretty great. Pretty great turnout.
I mean, just constant drunk, constant boomers.
I did an all-nighter on the last
Yeah.
night. That was a mistake. And I was jet lagged. I did a month in Europe, flew home,
Christ.
changed my bag, flew out to Vegas, and the jet lag hit me like 2 days in. And it was hell.
Fuck.
Brutal. But I got Skankfest in there.
Simonson was like, I can't find mushrooms. And I'm like, shut up. And then,
How can you not find
And then
mushrooms?
like an hour later, he goes, I know why you laugh now.
I'm happy he was there. He's hilarious.
Dude, he ruled. He fucking went for it.
He's great.
He was going for it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's
I didn't know he
Just
got after
constantly
it.
fucked up. He
He's
said
a
he was still on
shroom head.
shrooms on the plane.
I didn't know he went after it like
Oh,
All
he's
he
an
does
animal.
is shrooms. They invented it in Norway.
that. Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
that
not
right?
that part.
He
but
doesn't
the-
drink. He just does shrooms all day,
Oh,
every
he
day.
doesn't
Yeah.
drink. That's why I've never seen him getting rowdy at the cellar.
Yeah.
We got after it a little the other night.
Yeah, that was nice.
Way more than I thought we did.
That was nice. I'm glad
I
you
woke up
showed up.
hungover as fuck.
That was bad.
Yeah, that was
I love when
worse.
you get a text and I had just woken up. It was just Shane, yo. I know, but
yeah.
the light turned my eyes.
Yeah.
Well, the cellar will do that. It's hard to leave. You get a couple of
They
whiskeys
keep giving
going.
you-
And my spots were late.
Oh, yeah.
I got there at midnight, basically.
That's my normal. That's my
Yeah,
norm.
yeah.
It's great.
You were a little fucked up when I got there, right? What were you up to?
No, I think I just hadn't got started. It was from Skankfest. I was worn out. I was still
you're
like
just
hey.
tired. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll take it out of you. The after party starts at 1 at a strip club. So, you know,
Oh,
you're
you mean
fucked.
the Protect Our Parks strip club after party?
That was
Did you
nuts.
see that?
What was that?
They
said-
just, without asking me or Ari, just posted and
I figured out what it was.
I didn't even see this.
So I was like, yeah, they didn't have permission to do that. Because then I got a text like, hey, would you be willing to do an after party? I'm like, no. And this, no fucking way. And
What?
then
It was like a strip club posted a flyer that was just me and Ari.
the
And it said,
Protect Our Parks after party.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, and he was like, do you know? I'm like, no.
I was like, I don't even think I'm going.
Yeah. And why am I not in it?
Yeah.
What the hell? I got
And
cut
also,
out.
no, we didn't even, we would have said no.
Yeah. I would have
But
said I'll
I'm
probably
not gonna be
go.
obligated to
but
go to
I'm
a
not-
fucking
yeah.
strip club.
Yeah.
I will
I'll do what I
say,
want.
those strippers were. Did you ever go?
Yeah, I went the first night.
They were fucking aggressive.
Aggressive, yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
so 2 of them took DeRosa that first night. He said he fell asleep.
Good Lord,
Story tracks.
DeRosa.
He
Oh,
falls
yeah.
asleep and then he wakes up and there's 2 Puerto Rican women looking up at him. He's like, "What?" He goes, "They're like, we should go to the ATM." And he's like, "Okay, what?" They
Yeah.
just took like $2,000 from him. They just like max it out, give it to us, goodbye.
Nice.
Yeah.
This guy had a fucking weekend.
Oh my God. For a 61-year-old, he can roll.
Yeah, it's funny because last Skankfest he was like, when we got there, he was like, 'cause I went to the doctors, I got to stop drinking.
Yeah.
He said I couldn't
A
drink.
year later, he's blowing guys.
Oh my god! He kept getting opinions till he got one he liked. He got a better help doctor to tell him he can drink all he wants.
He was also starting a sandwich shop back then, so he had to keep it on the up and up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a business to run. But a lot of blow going around as well.
Ooh, good
Yeah.
thing I missed it.
Yeah.
I love when they hit you with a drug term for a drug you don't normally do. So I say something and they hear whatever they think, and they go, "Oh, do you want to?" It's just some term.
A snickerdoodle.
A dandy. And you're like, what? And they're like,
yes.
What is that? I'm like, it's a dandy of whatever. I'm like, I don't even know that thing.
What's it do?
Yeah, what's it do?
It makes you itch.
Right.
Like,
I'll
all
take
right,
it.
yeah, I'll give it a
Fuck it, I
shot.
haven't itched in a
We got
while.
whippets going.
Whippets
Me
were
and,
around.
me and little Sasquatch did some whippets upstairs.
Sass doing some whippets?
Yeah, it was great.
He's the same guy on Whippets and normal.
Yeah, something's wrong with that
What's
guy.
wrong with him? He was sent here.
He looks exactly like fucking Fry from Futurama.
Damn.
It's fucking crazy how much he looks like
Whoa.
him.
That's wild.
Yeah. Anyway, we got that going. What else?
Hold on. Oh, shit, I was going to say something. You
Do
blew
that
my
in
mind
post.
with a
Put
fry.
picture over his picture. Post.
Yeah, graphic.
Mother post.
Shit, what the hell? I had
That's
something.
great. You're doing whippets with Lil Sass.
Oh, it was great. Tony wanted to do it, but he's like, I don't do well on whippets. Like, when's the last time you did it? He goes, I've never done it. I'm like, I fucking hate that argument so much.
Tony's.
Anybody who says I've never done anything,
I don't do well,
but I
on
won't do
whip
it.
heads.
Oh, the highlight of the whole fest.
Yes.
Was your show.
Oh, the
That
shit
was
talking show.
amazing, dude. I didn't want this show to end. I was
you
in the
go?
back hiding, just like, oh god.
I said an hour timer. It was a last minute ad. We were like
Sold out like
we
that.
suggested it at the Skankfest opening, which I don't think any of those are taped. And they go, let's do a show. Ari and Joe shit on any comic you suggest.
With Hinchcliffe and Bobby Kelly.
And then Louis like, it's done. We're doing it. And I'm like, Louis, you didn't write down or text anyone.
Yeah.
We're never gonna do this. So then we on our own pushed Rebecca and Christine. They added it last show.
And it was epic.
It was great, right?
Unreal. I mean, it got too real.
It got too
like,
real
Tony
moments.
goes hard. DeRosa will be like, oh, Bert Kreischer, I know his kids' names. And Tony's like, he owes me money.
Shit like that.
It was wild.
Yeah, there were a few moments that got for real serious, but most of it kept on the up and up.
The Bill Burr stuff, I was like, cut the mic. This is too much.
This is a strict no phones policy
Yeah,
show.
they're talking about
We
illegal
got
stuff.
Are you sure
six
it
extra
was?
staff members in there. And every 20 minutes, like, guys, again, no fucking phones. You see anybody, you got to tell them.
I filmed half of it. I was back there with a selfie stick.
That's a crazy show.
It's a crazy show.
You and DeRosa just.
Me and DeRosa, and we said they suggested one of us, like 5 in. He goes, actually, let's close with that. We just shit
you did on each other. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's
but-
good. You shit on each other.
Yeah. But I set my timer for an hour, and then we went 35 minutes over that.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're like, we
didn't want
got
it
to
end.
finish this.
Was there anybody you were like, he's a good guy?
Yeah, but then immediately we got corrected. We're like, that's not what this show is.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, when they suggest people you like legitimately respect, and you're like, I'll tell you the one part of him I don't respect.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
then it gets personal.
Yeah.
And then the best was when Tony and DeRosa started going at it.
Yeah.
And that was
because
gold.
he's like, you won't shit on Rogan.
Yes,
He's like, no, I was
yes,
thinking
see?
about someone else.
Oh, Tony didn't
Yeah,
shit on
and he
Rogan.
He
goes,
just
no,
went-
because it's like sometimes people who are tangentially who they're brought up with.
Yeah.
Like they're bringing McCusker, you're going to get shit on as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right,
It's just
right.
natural. And so they were doing somebody else. And then someone would make a Rogan joke, and he was still thinking of the first guy. He's like, you won't shit on Rogan.
He wouldn't do it. He froze. And then you called him on. He goes, "What, Roseanne?" You're like, "No, not Roseanne.
Roseanne.
Rogan, you fucking pussy." And
did
the
he ever
place
do
went
it?
nuts. He never did it. He
What
just
a loyal boy.
he was like, "Oh, how about that Hunter Biden, huh?" Like he just moved it on. It was a great moment.
It was yeah. There was one where like a lot of people hate this guy, and so he's like, no, he's taking the alternate. He's like, it's actually cool, whatever. And I was like, Tony, I put my hand over my mic. I was like, we shit on Norm for 6 straight minutes, and he goes, oh,
Shit on Norm?
Oh, I missed
it
the norm.
suggested,
Oh.
What'd
and
you
he goes, oh, this guy's a faggot.
Oh yeah, when DeRosa and Tony were going back and forth. Tony or
no
DeRosa.
details though.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me hear it.
It was just a good zing. Like this is all fine. But
Okay.
DeRosa goes, "You ruined Netflix. You had that one shot. What's that one shot? That's what you put in your mouth, the jizz or whatever." And then Tony goes, "You blew a guy." That kills.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, every time he was like, Tony, you're gay. He goes, you literally blew a guy this weekend.
that murdered. And then DeRosa said something like, "Oh, your Netflix special sucked." And he goes, "At least I had a special." And DeRosa goes, "I had 3." And Tony goes, "I had no idea."
I had no clue.
That was a great line. I didn't know he had 3 either.
It's from an old network that used to exist.
Yeah, a little thing called Comedy Central.
They were good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had a moment.
Damn.
Yeah, it
What a
was
fun
great.
time. What a fun time.
I wish I was there.
Do you guys get this at festivals? I'm a psycho weirdo in my head. I get the festival anxiety. I'm in my hotel. You sleep till noon. You're hungover, and I go, I can't go back out there.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
can't
But
face
then
it.
also you can't miss anything.
Then you can't
When you find
miss.
out, hey, we're all smoking cigars, I'm like, God, why didn't you tell me an
I
hour
know.
ago?
Yeah.
I know, but you got to just force it.
You just got to go down and get out with everybody.
That's how
Yeah.
I felt. That's how I felt this whole weekend.
You're
I was
missing out.
literally just laying on this couch, sick, just like,
Seeing
Yeah.
pictures.
fuck, I wish I was there, dude. That'd be so. And then, I was very grateful I
Yeah.
wasn't.
When you think about the steps it takes, all right, I got to get an Uber, go to the airport, book a ticket.
Yeah.
It's too much.
But once you're there, and then every time you're like,
Also, I would have just hung out with fucking Gardini and Lemaire and just my friends.
That's
Yeah.
what happens.
I would have just got drunk with the same people I get drunk
yeah,
with
but it's
every
so
fucking
fun.
week.
True, but
But
it
there's
was
no
fun.
responsibility.
That sounds fun.
And then people come walk by that you can make fun of.
What responsibilities do you have?
I don't know. You got to call your friends, do a podcast at 5 p.m.
And it's a good mix. You're like, oh, I can get drunk. I can see Tim. I can talk to Mullen. I can talk to Lewis.
exactly.
I can
Go
talk,
from
all at the
Scott to
same
guy to
time.
guy. Yeah, fuck Gardini. Broaden your
I
horizons.
would have literally hung out with Gardini and Lemaire.
I saw him, but you could barely
would've been
speak
fun.
when I saw you.
I was
You were tuned
You were
up.
like
Probably
Mitch McConnell.
sick.
Just,
your
Yeah,
hair,
he
your
was
hair
little.
went black.
You know, the little sickness I had.
It wasn't that bad though, but yeah, it was.
You
pretty
gave it to a lot
fucked
of
up.
people.
What
For
were
sure,
you-
you just got it.
were you dabbing? What were you
Nah,
on?
I was smoking weed. I was smoking a lot of cigarettes. In Vegas, I smoke way too many
oh, you can
yours.
smoke anywhere.
So I was smoking like 2 packs a day and got really drunk till like 5 a.m. both days.
Yeah.
And then I was just out of commission for like a whole day.
It'll fuck you because you go to the strip club all night. You know, you skank fest it up. Then at 1, you go to the strip club. Now it's 4, and you're like, I gotta go home. And then your home is a casino. So you're
Yeah,
walking to
yeah.
your room, and you're like, I'll do a hand.
You see 5 other guys that are from the
Yes.
You're like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll grab a beer.
Exactly.
Oh, you're one? Come on. And I was like, come on. I'm like, all right, 1.
Right.
Yeah, 7. I got a text at 4:30 from Norman.
Yeah, I was like, you out?
You still
You
up?
up?
Yeah, you out?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was.
I was like,
I needed you to blow on him. I should have called DeRosa.
Yeah, he would have done it.
He would have done that.
Good God.
blow. It was
What a thing. And he's never done anything gay in his life?
No,
He
except
waited
his,
till he was 50?
except his outfit. Yeah, it's just.
He has to have done something.
I think his birth dad just died, so he doesn't mind.
Oh, really?
Oh, he is adopted. If you're adopted, it's all out. You can do
Yeah, you
anything.
can do whatever
no
you
holds
want.
barred.
No one's
I don't
disappointed
think
in you.
me not sucking dick has anything to do with my having parents.
Well, try having parents, and then you'll see.
Huh? He has parents.
All right.
I know
well,
what you
that's why
meant.
you've never
I know
sucked
what you
dick.
meant. Try not having parents.
Yeah.
But I don't think that would. I don't think when my parents die, I'm going to jack off a guy.
Can you imagine mourning for your dad? Like, Dad, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally, Dad's gone.
I can see you probably drinking more that week, but probably
Yeah,
not
I'll probably
drinking cum.
It's not the parents; it's the friends talking on podcasts. That's what would slow me down.
This
with
is
the
a
gay
bad
stuff.
group of friends to jack off a guy with.
Exactly.
Yeah. We're not a quiet
everyone-
keeping
We've
group.
got a platform.
Because 5 million people are going to find out.
Exactly.
We'll
was
find
on
out.
I'm
bad-
telling you, it's in the clear. I'm
I
calling it
hope
right
so.
You're gonna have
now.
a lot of posts to do.
Yeah, I know. That's what Ryan. I just talked to Ryan. He said they haven't put their episode out yet, so he's gonna clear it with Joe.
I
before
bet
he
Joe
does.
is going to
Let
say.
him clear it with Joe, and then if he clears it, we're just clear. We don't have to ask.
True.
We're just surprised.
Talked
call,
about it on
yeah.
mine. We talked about it on Legion of Skanks.
You talk on yours?
Yeah, and Legion of Skanks.
That's true. But
And
last one
should
wasn't
be
recorded,
okay.
was it?
I mean, it's
They all were.
Oh.
it's pretty. He did it in public.
He did it in public.
Yes, and it was all over the fest.
It
It'll
was
be
a
on
streamed
Reddit.
show. It was a streamed mint show.
I mean, he's back in show business. This is like catapulted him.
He's back,
He's
dude.
back.
This is DeRosa's back.
Yeah.
We've all been like, if I could just go get writing jobs again. And DeRosa
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah, this is like
He's
his.
the only man among us.
This is him at Travolta in Pulp
He
Fiction.
was willing to take a chance.
Oh, yeah,
That's
he,
good.
He did it.
It's good that he did that. That's good.
You know what sucks is
Good they
the
did that.
trans woman is getting no credit. No one knows her name or anything.
She didn't even do the ring card
just
stuff.
as accomplice as him.
She was
and
culpable.
Culpable. But no love. She could have this would boost her OnlyFans, but no one knows who she is.
Yeah.
We got to get her name.
We got to get her name. There you go. She deserves some love for this too. She blew DeRosa.
Yeah,
I
true.
agree.
Facts.
What a fucking soldier, too, to jack off Joe DeRosa.
Yeah, it's funny.
One of
She's
the
like,
nubbiest cocks in the fucking business.
Have you
he's-
seen? I've never seen his cock.
No one has. It shrinks up.
it's got glasses
No, I
and
don't
bad
know. I
tattoos.
can't imagine him fucking hard.
Oh yeah, he goes
I bet
for
he
it.
does.
He's got a great rap sheet,
Yeah.
rape sheet.
Yeah.
No, rap sheet. He's got some comment. I would throw some out there later.
Yeah.
Some good, impressive names.
Yeah, you see him out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
oh
a
yeah.
lady killer.
He does very well for how he looks,
Now he's a guy killer also.
and eventually himself.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait. What was I gonna say? Ah, shit. I lost it again.
I heard you made fun of me for being friends with football players.
We did. That was when that came up.
I understand. You see the NFL players score a touchdown and do the celebration I told them to do?
No, it's not.
No.
Yeah. You
What?
pussy. That's what I thought, bitch.
What's the
We're gonna
celebration?
pay you for more for this.
We did it, baby. No, I just have been sending Gabe this dumb, stupid reel of this kid. I didn't even realize it was a kid getting a haircut because I never noticed his hair. But there's some kid in Brazil that's like, he's like this. He's just doing this. And then he goes like this. And then he has a haircut and he looks back up and goes, that's
Okay.
it. So I was like, I kept sending it to
Oh.
Gabe. I was like, dude, do this when you score.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, I will. And then every week he would score and be like, fuck, I forgot. Fuck, I forgot.
He
And
said
then
he would do it.
this week he scored first touchdown of the game. He walks up to the camera and goes,
That's great.
it was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
You ever thought you'd be there? You
That's
could tell
fucking
like
cool.
fucking football
NFL
player. Yeah. What kind
Dude,
of dance
I
to do?
was watching the game. I celebrated like it was the fucking Super Bowl. I
Of
was
course.
like, oh shit, he did it.
Yeah.
I was like,
I mean,
jumping up
that's
and down.
crazy.
You like the
That's
Bills?
crazy.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Wow, that's great.
crazy. You got NFL players.
Rumors swirling. There's another NFL player going to do it this week.
Ooh.
Rumors.
Really?
I'm just saying, watch the red zone and
He's
see
not a
if you
puss.
see it. See if you
Okay.
see one of these.
Oh boy.
Look at every celebration.
Watch it.
I want to talk to a UFC fighter. If you win, go.
They will.
All right,
don't
I'll
give
do
a
it.
fuck.
You hear that, Volkanovski?
Volk, do it.
Nick Diaz would do that just on his own. He wouldn't
was
need
already
anyone
gonna
to
do
do
it.
all that.
What else is going on? What else do we got?
What else we
Come
got?
on, man. You guys got to have something.
Oh, I got one. I got a
Hit
story
me.
for you.
What?
So I was there in Skankfest, found out built up a new studio, flooded. Yeah, not the part that the studio's in, but the back bedroom and the kitchen flooded.
You
in the
built a
monsoon.
studio?
Built it up, yeah.
And then it got flooded
Yeah,
recently.
yeah. So third floor's fucked. Second floor's not as bad. Another floor.
Wait, you
another
have
floor,
multiple
another floor.
floors?
In the whole building.
You got the whole building.
No,
Oh, I thought these are all your different rooms.
she can't get into the guy above me's
Hail.
place.
I know, easy. Kyle.
But edit that out in post. Edit that
Jesus.
out in post.
Kyle
Do not
Rittenhouse.
fuck with my facial hair in post.
I like that somebody, I'm sorry to cut you off. I like that somebody was insulting you the other day. It was like, you look homeless. It's like, yeah, dude. You don't think I know what I fucking look like?
Oh, I haven't looked in a mirror.
He's like, I
my
was
God.
trying to look sharp. I
trying to
can't
get ready
believe
for
I
the
look
ball.
homeless. I was trying to look sharp with this beard.
Definitely not letting it go.
I think you look good.
Thanks.
Ah.
So the guy above me, she
You
can't.
are
She can't
off-putting.
get into
Yeah,
his.
it's a little
she can't
much.
get into his
I love
place. And
It's like the hobo dog you got with you. You just need the tin can and the bag with the stick on it.
True. You got the bandana on there.
Yeah.
that's right.
You guys are riding the rails.
Get, get my mic over my shoulder.
You're gonna get a harmonica, can of beans.
Can of beans.
Yeah.
That's good
Campfire.
eating.
I could gotta bring out a can of beans out of my. I'm gonna go to Forrest Gump for Halloween.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah,
you gotta see
running.
with the baseball cap on.
Yeah.
Oh,
looks exactly like
that's
him.
good.
That is good.
Running against the wind.
So you
Evacuate
shit
one
happens.
floor.
Oh, there it
Guy
is again.
above me
Yeah.
can't get into his place. She can't get into his place. She goes, he hates me. I'm not going in there. I'm like, you got it. There's fucking flooding everywhere. She said, I won't go in. Won't go in. I was like, ugh, whatever. Fine. The people start pumping out the oxygen and whatever, the heat. Finally, she's like, all right, I got to go in. Dead.
What?
Dead.
Who died?
Guy above me.
Whoa.
Dead.
Damn, I can't believe I interrupted that story.
I mean, I was going somewhere.
I didn't know I was going there. I thought you were just talking about your shitty studio.
Oh my
There's
god.
a dead guy
Dead.
in the
What?
studio.
People above, above said they heard him coughing a bunch and then not coughing.
Fuck.
You're next.
Yeah, for
And I'm
sure.
like, who doesn't
Shit.
open the door in a flood? Fucking 6 floors are all flooded.
Wow.
One floor doesn't fucking open.
So was he all wet and dead?
I didn't see it.
Floating? Oh my god.
Just like one of those Rogan float chambers. Just
He was
hitting the
just really
walls.
meditative.
He was really out there.
Yeah. Holy shit. So what happens? Is there a bunch of migrants living in there now?
That's
gotta-
maggots.
they gotta go
That's what
somewhere.
comes out of a body.
Oh, sorry.
It's just a bunch of people like, I fix your fans.
There's so many here. It's a sanctuary city. Whatever that means.
Was it in Brooklyn? Is that where you're?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you get.
Oh, Brooklyn.
That's what I
Trying
get.
to go to cool Brooklyn. Trying to be cool.
Yeah, I used to have one in the Village.
Well, I live there. Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, that last one was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a better place. Well, I might have to relocate.
All right, come back to the island.
Yeah, it's better there.
Now let me throw this at you guys.
throw it.
So I'm trying to get life insurance
Why?
because on my tour, if you get life insurance, you get more money.
What?
I don't know. It's some weird loophole that my Jew agent
yeah.
knew.
If you
So-
had life insurance, what is your tour sponsored by? Like,
Well, you get
Aetna?
paid up front. You get paid up front, and they want to know you're not going to die.
What?
So they're like, go get life insurance.
What? Fucking
all right.
Live Nation gets money if you die on tour.
They probably get reimbursed from the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine if you pay someone a contract to work for that.
So that's a
Because the way
benefit for
these
them.
tours, yeah, you know how these
Yeah,
tours
yeah,
work.
yeah.
They just also these tours, it doesn't make sense.
No.
They give you a little up front, which
Yes.
is nice, but then it's like they'll call you and be like, we've got a $30 million contract for you, and you're like, holy fuck, this is it. And it's
Yeah.
like, what do I have to do? They're like, you have to earn $30 million.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, and then it's like, wait, what's the contract?
Yeah.
I just work for you for a decade.
But they give you that advance up front, and you're like, I'll take it.
Yeah, they
So
give you
don't-
a slight.
Exactly. So you didn't even do the math. They got us by the balls. And these ticket prices, they're raping everybody.
Yeah,
I do
they
not
are.
have this contract problem. I'll be at a casino in Philadelphia on October 21st.
That place pays. That's
it?
gonna be
Yeah,
good.
it does.
Yeah.
Casinos,
Yeah.
big money.
Those natives fucking pay their
Those
debts.
native Philadelphians.
Yeah.
They get you with those.
All right,
that's
so
hilarious.
Had to get life
So you-
insurance. So I'm talking to the lady. She's asking me all the questions. How old are you? Do you smoke? Do you drink? And I was like, no, not really. One or two cocktails a week.
Whoa,
You know,
on weekends.
I only have a podcast called We Might Be Drunk, and I have a drinking problem. Whatever. I'm hungover right now, but 2 drinks a week.
Yeah.
And then she's like, what about weed? I go, I did gummies for every now and then to sleep, but I gave it up. I had no recall. I gave it up. And she
I
was
love
like,
how
okay,
life insurance
okay.
is kind of like your whatever it's called.
Doctor?
No, the thing you get for with a job, you got to give them your resume.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just like lower your intake on everything.
Yeah.
Totally.
Exaggerate your lack of use.
So she goes, all right, sounds great. This is gonna be a breeze. We'll get this cooking. And I go, great. 2 days later, how much weed are we talking?
No way.
No, barely any.
How does weed affect your life?
What?
Yeah, weed's no good.
That's
What?
crazy.
I know.
Supposed to
I'm
be
like,
good for you.
does Snoop Dogg not have life insurance? Like,
Yeah.
Might not.
it's doctors tell you to smoke weed, glaucoma, arthritis. So she's like, what about any other drugs? I go, I don't do any drugs. And she's like, all right. Somehow they saw protect our parks, and we're eating mushrooms like a seal. Rogan's throwing them in our mouth. I got denied.
Yeah, obviously, if they saw protect our parks, like these guys are
Yeah,
dead.
we're chugging whiskey. We're drinking out of an eagle's ass. We're
Yeah.
beer bonging.
So
So
he's taking horse pills for medicine.
yeah,
The best part of Protect Our Parks is when you see like I was just watching it. I didn't even remember really us listening to Freebird at the end of the episode.
oh yeah, the whole
I saw a
thing.
meme that was like your girlfriend's like, I bet he's out with girls, and it's like me and my friends in the garage. It's just I was like,
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that was great. I got about 9 million messages. Stop talking during Freebird, you cunt. I was like, ah, shit, you're right.
I think whenever we start getting fucked up, I start screaming.
Yeah.
The rest of
same.
the episode is just me screaming.
I
I
was
really
like,
got to play it in reverse.
Freebird.
once.
You get quiet.
When I get too fucked up.
Yeah,
It's
you-
the
Yeah,
weed.
you
Weed
do.
gets me like.
You pass out on those episodes.
You
It's
go
pretty.
statue?
You passed out on like 3 of those
I
episodes.
started watching. I was like, this is funny.
It's funny.
The
It's a funny
mushrooms,
show.
the mushrooms make me start watching.
Yes.
And that's when it starts fucking me up. When you're high on mushrooms and you look around and you're in that room.
Yeah.
And then Joe will hit you with something serious.
I get quiet. That's so funny.
You get
do.
silent.
Every
I
time.
which is funny because we reverse. Because at the beginning of every episode, I don't talk.
That's true.
And then
you
I
get
start
going.
getting fucked up and I just start yelling.
Yes. And then the
And then-
mushrooms.
And then you play videos, and I'm just like, I just want to see them. I'm like, oh yeah, we got to comment on this.
well, the beauty is Rogan just go. He can just talk about
He's nonstop.
yeah, this monkey here is a certain breed that can, do a Rubik's cube. And
You
you're
think
like,
his mom was
oh.
like, shut up, Joe. I'm not interested in your fucking day.
He must have been the most annoying kid.
His mom cut him up.
And he's so curious that any pedophile can be like, come here, I'm going to show you
No,
this.
he got that one. He dodged that one. That
Oh,
guy who
that's
was
right.
fishing.
That's right. The
guy who was
fishing
fishing
pedo.
was like, come here. Come here.
He was fishing, he was reeling in Joe.
Yeah, he was getting
almost
Joe.
had him. All you got to be like, I know a karate move, Joe. And he'd be like, oh, I'll go in here.
Karate
yeah,
was
yeah.
actually started by the Italians. Like, shut up.
Oh, my shoulders still hurt.
Oh, he
From
got you
wrestling.
He
there.
was beating the fuck out of
Should
me.
listen to my coaching.
I tried to pull him off. I couldn't even move him.
Yeah,
He was
he's
like a statue.
He's a freak, dude.
Yeah, that was fun.
He when you jumped on him, he did the thing of like when a giant gets like a cat on his back.
yeah.
You did nothing.
He did nothing.
I laid on top of both of
He
you.
threw three more punches into Shane, and then it was like,
Look at that, dude. You're
Good
back in
Lord,
Vegas.
this is
You're back in Vegas.
Oh man, that was like the strip
Look
club.
at this.
nice stretch, bro.
Woo! But yeah,
Dog.
that was
is
a
girl.
great.
That's a girl dog.
I
can
don't
see your
think so.
dog's pussy.
Gender's done, dude.
Let's call Joe. He'll tell us.
What?
What do you got on the
You got
update?
some info?
Shane, I've sent you the woman's Instagram.
Oh,
all
plug.
right.
And
Butt
I found
plug.
it from DeRosa's Instagram, so I'm not sure if he's ashamed of it or not. 'Cause
I don't think he should be ashamed of it
I don't
officially.
think so either. I
No.
think it's natural.
I don't think on air he should be ashamed of it.
Very progressive.
Yeah, but he tagged her in the photo, so
Wow.
I'm telling you,
And
6'4".
where
did
did
you
you
send
tagged
me
her
that?
before?
Instagram.
Okay.
He tagged-
I'm excited to see her again.
Yeah. She's got an OnlyFans. You know you got some listeners who are fucking get to that
I didn't
OnlyFans.
get a good. I only saw her when Joe's face was on her dick.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, she,
it now, right?
she looks
I
quite
get it. What are you
feminine.
guys talking about?
Wait, no, that's not her.
Oh,
that's
that's a
not
different
her.
That's
one?
her.
That's what she was going for.
I mean, you can see it in moments.
You're saying this is a different.
No, that's
That's-
her.
I'm not sure.
I
I,
don't
didn't
think that's
see her
her.
in real life.
That's her.
Oh, then I saw. I hooked up with a different trans.
Oh, you just found one on Fremont Street. Yeah, that's her.
That's
Oh,
her.
wow.
Yeah, that's her, dude.
Oh, you weren't lying at all.
I was not lying.
Oh, I would do
She
that.
follows me. All right.
Nice, bro.
good
Yeah,
job.
she's a
You're
comedy
next.
fan.
She's
Skankfest
beautiful.
fan. They
You're
didn't just
gonna-
grab her off the street. She's a skank. Like,
Fest.
This fella's
Fest.
beautiful.
Like
Yeah.
a fan, not a skank.
Damn. DeRosa posted. He said, "Big old dump #1 from Skankfest." He posted a photo dump. #1 picture.
Okay, that looks more like her.
That's just because that's the one I sent you. That's like the number 3.
Oh, okay. All right. I see.
Big
Thank you,
old
Sean.
dump.
Good for him though. He's yeah.
Surprised I can take a dump with that impacted ass.
Hey guys, are you not? I'll tell you something. Not getting enough sleep can really mess up your body and your mental health. Our sponsor Beam has created this awesome dream powder. It's healthy hot cocoa that helps you sleep. Wow. Matt and Shane's listeners get a special discount on Beam's Dream Powder, their best-selling healthy hot cocoa for sleep with no added sugar. That sound, you know what I was hoping for, Sean? A fucking hot cocoa dream powder. Now it's here, baby. Now it's available in delicious flavors like sea salt caramel. How do you say caramel? I was a big caramel guy.
I go back and forth.
Sea salt caramel, cinnamon cocoa, and chocolate peanut butter. Better sleep has never tasted better. A recent clinical study revealed Dream helped 93% of users wake up feeling more refreshed, and 93% reported that Dream helped them get a more restful night's sleep. Dream contains a powerful all-natural blend of reishi, magnesium L-theanine, melatonin, and nano CBD to help you fall asleep, stay asleep, and then wake up and refresh. Personal endorsement. I fucking love it. I'd chug it. Get ready for the best sleep of your life. If you want to try Beam's best-selling dream powder, get up to 40% off for a limited time when you go to shopbeam.com/drenched and use code DRENCHED at checkout. That's shopbeam, BEAM, .com/drenched and use code drenched to get up to 40% off. And that's, I'll tell you what, Sean, if you want to chug hot cocoa before bed, that's the product for you. You're going to sleep great. All right. Thank you, Beamies. You're a dude, and your home decorating choices are boring. Keep your walls looking awesome with metal posters from Displate. Displate takes just 20 seconds to install and won't damage your walls. Just pop the magnetic sticker on the wall, hang the poster, and you're good to go. You can even submit your own art to get printed for something totally unique and custom. Whoa. Personal endorsement, I look at this sometimes. I look at it and I go, things aren't so bad. Check out their officially licensed designs from Star Wars, Doom, West Ham, and more. West Ham. The soccer team? Yeah, there you go. Come on, you hammers. Get the disc plate for the hammers. That's fucking cool. Save up to 34%. Save up to 34% off when you click the link in our description and get your ready to hang art. The discount will automatically be applied to your cart when you click our link. Use code DRENCHED when you visit displate.com to get the discount. That's displate.com/drenched, or click the link in our show notes. So yeah, look at that. That could be in your apartment or house. You could have that. You could have that. It sounds like thunder, so you can scare your cats and dogs. All right. Guys, fellas, when that fucking nicotine craving hits, you're going to want to deal with it right away. Whether you're in a restaurant, flying in the friendly skies, or at church with your grandma, Lucy Breakers lets you get your fix whenever and wherever you are. Each pouch has a small flavor capsule inside that fucking breaks and moistens your mouth and and punch it up, and it punches up the flavor with flavors like mint, berry, citrus, and mango. Personal favorite, I'm a bit of a mango man myself. Choose your preferred nicotine strength and your favorite flavor to make the perfect combination. Also, love having some nicotine pouches on the flight. People don't like when you smoke on a plane. You get arrested. Visit Lucy, that's lucy.co, and use promo code DRENCH to get 20% off your first order. Shipping is always free. That's lucy.co, promo code DRENCH to receive 20% off and always free shipping. Here comes the fine print. Lucy products are for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. So don't even think about it, youngsters. This product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive fucking chemical, so don't play around with it. Anyway.
Wow. Yeah, good time. So I got no life insurance.
Oh, wow.
That's very funny that they just watched Protect Our Parks. And
Yeah.
like, oh, no chance.
Because they don't want to give it to you already.
Yeah.
So
Why
then
don't they
they're
want
like,
to give it to? Isn't that their business? They don't want to pay it off once you die.
They just think I'm going to die.
That sucks.
I know. I'm like,
28
every
years
comedian
old.
does.
God
this-
damn, I've got no shot at it.
You
No,
have got
you're
no
fucked.
shot.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
I
Those
went to,
Bud
tell you that
Lights.
time I went to the doctor. The guy was like, "How much do you drink?" I was like,
6.
"I'll be honest with you," because I was like, everybody
You should
lies.
be honest with your doctor.
Everybody lies. I was like, "I'll tell you the truth. I probably have 50 a week," and
Did
he
he
was like, "Oh my god," he was like, "Oh well, the problems you're having, it's your pancreas has to be failing. This is."
Really?
We're gonna go get some blood work right now. You can't be doing that.
So what happened?
I got blood work, and he was like, "You're fine."
Oh, see, they always do that.
Yeah,
Come on. And you're young.
and
Yeah.
doctors are drunks too. They're liars.
They are, but they IV all day long.
I don't buy the IV, dude.
I found my doctor
I don't
smoking
buy
a
it.
cigarette.
You don't buy that they do it, or you don't buy it that
I don't
it works?
buy it how
No,
well it works.
It's never worked.
How could it
The
hurt?
bachelor
Okay.
party
How could
didn't
it hurt?
work.
I don't
in
think
any
it's
It's
way.
all vitamins.
I bet for your health it does work. I do agree with that. I'm just saying that it does not cure a hangover.
No, it doesn't
No,
cure hangover.
nothing
Nothing
cures.
does.
At the bachelor party, I
Adderall.
felt worse on it. It was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, it does fuck you up a little bit, but
here, dog.
Adderall will cure a hangover. You'll be a little bit anxious.
Go, Bennett. Up.
Don't look at that outlet. Come here. Come here, dog. Yes.
Adderall cures a
Gonna
hangover,
lean
so does
on
another
you. Gonna
beer.
lean on you.
Ah,
That's a good pup, dude.
it's a good-looking
Five.
bitch.
You got a good dog.
High five.
Hey, nice.
He's a good dog.
This hobo knows his dog.
He's a very serious dog, though.
Oh, yeah, it's regal as
His
shit.
face is always very. It's almost sad. What do you do? This? You make out. I've seen you make out with this
Yeah,
dog.
I
Don't
make
do it.
out
I
with him.
can't handle
Don't make out with the dog. No one likes it.
it. It's weird, especially with that beard. Now you got dog jizz in the
Oh,
beard.
yeah. Your breath smells like raw meat sometimes.
Ah.
We're like, oh, you just ate.
So
Damn
does,
it.
so does DeRosa's.
I can't believe DeRosa did that.
I know. It was
Although
wild.
once you see the pictures, you go,
Yeah.
you get
Dave
a couple
Smith-
drinks and a
She's
champ.
pretty beautiful.
Dave
Okay.
Smith
photos.
afterwards, I go, dude, we fucked up. We should have been going to temple this whole time. We shouldn't be part of this world.
Yeah, there goes Dave's presidential bid.
Yeah, right.
That
I
was
think
it.
he had a kid like during Skankfest. I think his wife had
No
a
way,
kid.
really?
Yeah, and he showed.
I fucked a kid during Skankfest,
Oh,
local high school.
cut it. Local high school. Imagine going to high school in Vegas. Well, I went to New Orleans, so what the hell
Isn't
am I
that
talking
where
about?
Adam Friedland's from Vegas?
Really?
Yeah, I thought for sure he was a New York Jew.
Yeah.
he seemed like
With
He's
that
like
mug?
the most New York Jew possible.
Crazy looking dude. He just had a crazy guest
He
on.
had Chet Hanks.
Yeah, I love Chet Hanks.
Yeah,
That guy's awesome.
yeah. That's awesome. Chet Hanks is very funny.
Yeah.
He's
He is.
totally in on the joke. He was the only one who did well on that. Who's the black lady that had that show that was kind of
Z-Way.
like Z-Way? He was
He
the only
did
one
well.
that fucking did
So
well.
woke
did he
people
do?
can
Fire
kick
back and
rocks,
just
and he
play
was
along?
like, "Yeah, woke people can kick
Yeah,
rocks."
yeah.
And she
He
was
was-
like, "Come on, give me something." He's like, "No, fuck them."
You're just gonna edit this.
Yeah, but he held in.
He dominated.
Stayed in the pocket.
He did some insane Joker quote.
Oh
He's like, "I'm like a dog. If I catch a car, I don't know what
He's
I'll even
funny.
do with it."
He came into Eric Andre, said worst guest of all time. He said he came in trying to like make it funny. He goes, "You're
Yeah.
not gonna fuck with me. I'm gonna fuck with you."
Yeah.
Yeah, which
I
respect.
actually respected his
Yeah.
response to Eric Andre saying he was a dickhead.
What'd he say?
He was like, "You're a dickhead. The whole show is you being an asshole to people. I wasn't going to be the butt of the joke," or like something along those lines.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
I guess he took a dirt bike and was driving it around on set.
They're like, "You're fucking everything up." It's like you cranked the heat.
All right, Hanks.
You cranked the heat.
Yeah,
I was allowed to ride
I
dirt
can't do
bikes.
something now. You made Hannibal punch somebody. I can't fucking.
Yeah, there's a dirt bike there.
That's great. That's a great response. Like he rode the dirt bike around set. He's like, the
Chet
heat
Hanks
was up.
rules. He was in an episode of Atlanta and he just had a Trinidadian accent the whole time.
Really?
It was pretty great.
Good for
Yeah.
him. What do you think? Do you think Tom watches that and he's like, "Ah, jeez," or is he like, "Hey, that's a fun son"?
I think it's a fun song.
I think at this point it's a fun time. I think for a while it was a little like, "Ooh, this kid. What's this kid gonna do?"
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
because the other kid was in
perfect.
movies
An actor.
and
Yeah, Colin.
Yeah.
He's a great actor.
Yeah,
But yeah, he went, family business, and the other guy went rogue.
the other
Yeah.
guy.
The
Yeah,
other
a
was like,
wild
"I'm going to
card.
follow in your footsteps." And Tom Hanks like, "I wish you wouldn't live in my shadow." The other one's like, "I'm going to be an online degenerate."
I'm gonna speak patois.
I wonder if he's ever like, "Fuck you, Dad. You're a pedophile." I've seen Reddit. Not saying he is, but that's all over the internet.
Yeah,
By the way, I wrote a pedophile joke for Gervais.
Yeah.
He did it in the monologue at the Golden Globes or whatever,
Really?
or Oscars.
you wrote on the Golden Globes.
I just wrote. I don't know if maybe cut this out. Cut this
Really?
Say it. Because
So I was a big Gervais fan when he did the whole trashing the Globes or
monologue?
whatever. The monologue.
Yeah, those were so
you'd
good.
accept an award from Al Qaeda if they had a network.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So
was
Epstein, I
awesome.
know he's your friend, all that. So I sent him a batch of jokes I wrote, and on Twitter, I DM'd him on Twitter, sent him a batch of jokes, and he wrote back, "Hey man, I'm probably not going to use any of these, but there's some funny stuff, and I appreciate it.
That's awesome.
I like your work." And I was like, "Oh
Nice.
my god, whatever." And then he used one, and it was a pedophile joke, and then they cut to Tom Hanks, and he goes. It meant the world to me.
That's incredible.
That's
dude.
great.
It was pretty cool.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Congrats.
Thanks. Yeah, just
How long ago was this?
6 years ago, 7
That's
years
crazy.
ago. I just threw it out there. You never know.
Put it in post.
No, keep that in.
No.
That's great.
Put it in
I don't know
post.
if he
wrong with
wants
that?
people to know that he had writers.
Oh, everybody has writers for those. All right. Well, fair enough.
I
That's fair.
We'll talk
Ask
about it
him.
later. I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
You don't think that's bad?
I don't think that's
No,
bad.
I think
Alright.
it's known. Everybody uses writers.
Anybody
for
that does a
award
thing
show.
has writers.
Okay.
But they
That's like
choose the jokes.
Voss's number one credit.
Oh yeah.
He
Oh,
wrote
yeah.
for Chris Rock
Good
on.
point.
Yeah,
Good point. Okay.
not his number one. Voss is the man.
yeah.
You're like, let me correct that.
Voss is the fucking
Put it in
man.
post,
We just
put
had
Voss
Voss. We just had Voss on, and then I went in I fell down a rabbit hole on YouTube of just like
Oh.
tough crowd. O&A Voss. O&A Voss is
The best. He's the king of
he
the
is
counterpunch.
so fucking funny.
He got me once that it fucked me up so bad that I didn't talk the rest of the Opie and Jim. I said a Voss joke. They were like, "What's the weather?" And I said, "I don't know. It's raining near Voss." Some spit joke. And they had a guest on, like a scientist. And he goes, "Oh, that's pretty good. Hey, man, you ever heard of Mark Norman?" The guy goes, "No." And it just killed so hard in the room. I was sitting next to the guy, and he hadn't heard of it. I mean, oh my god, it stung so bad. And I was just like, God, I did the fake laugh, and then I shut up the whole show.
I watched the Voss roast. It's on YouTube.
Oh, it's so good.
So good. I was there that night, and it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was actually right after Skankfest in New York, and it was a Skankfest when I was in Philly. So they gave me like a 2 p.m. spot in the garage at the Creek,
Oh, that was fun.
and I hated it. I was like, fuck
one.
this, fuck all these fuck all these New York guys. They think they're so fucking good. Fuck this. I'm never gonna live in New York. And then
Yeah.
the next night, I went to Voss's roast, and I was like, damn, New York's easily
New York
the best.
rules.
The best.
These are the
Voss's
best
roast was
comics.
So fun.
But Colin Quinn at the end of that, he's like, what do you do?
king.
Skankfest, what's that? Coachella for middles?
And then I remember, I think, what's his face? What's the guy with the voice? Florentine.
Florentine.
He killed.
It was
Killed.
so
He was
good.
great. Judy Gold was good.
He had one. He goes, everybody
Judy
makes
Gold was good?
Yeah, everybody
Watch it.
was really
Judy
good.
Gold was the only one that bombed.
Oh well, I have long
Oh,
COVID,
God.
so
It's
my memory
so
is way
bad.
off.
But Florentine goes, hey, everybody makes fun of Bonnie, but she moved here and she's living the American dream. She got dumb rich.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly. That was a funny one. That was
was
Florentine. I
great
remember.
ones on there.
Gomez did great.
Gomez did great. Well,
Yeah.
Zach Amico did great. Yeah. But yeah.
It's so funny. It's a
And
well-known
Bobby-
thing, used writers, and then it's embarrassing to say used writers.
Real fat Bobby.
Fat Bobby.
Height, almost the height of Bobby's fatness. in that
Yeah,
video.
or the width of it.
I mean, that shit was wild.
Yeah. They went hard. It was great. That was pre-Keith stroke.
No, it was right after. It was right after. The whole time they were just making fun of him for having a stroke.
His new stroke material's killer.
He's the best.
He got a Netflix, I heard.
I hope.
He has
That's
that.
going to be...
That's gonna be killer. He's got that bit about he's like, it's weird. I like to make fun of retarded people,
Yes.
and I always see him and laugh, and then I'm like, I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh shit! It's like now I can't do it. I butchered that, but it's funny.
That's a good one. That's fun to follow Keith with new material. He just goes
Murdering.
and kills with a black disabled guy murdering.
Come on.
And then you're like, all right, what do you guys think about high school football? It's like, oh, fuck.
So Voss was hosting once the old stand right after Keith had the stroke, and he followed him and comes in with his and with his right hand all fucked up, and he's trying, and he goes, you know how hard it is, Hollywood. They auditioned Keith. This crazy thing happened to him when they auditioned him for this role of a man with had a heart attack and one arm doesn't work. And he's like studied, he fucking nailed the role, and they go, sorry, we need a guy with a left hand, doesn't work.
At the Patrice benefit this year, they played the fucking Jeopardy music for his when he walked on stage because it took him so long.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
He's like, Voss introduced him. He was like, "This is probably next year's benefit. Make some noise, Keith Robinson."
Yeah, they did an O&A when he died, when Patrice died, and it was like all these sad, it's sad. It was just all these stories about how much they loved him. And there was a weird, somber moment at the end, and David Tell goes, guys, you got to donate because we got to buy a giant purple suit. So, oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Or purple coffin. Fuck,
Yeah.
I think I fucked it up.
Works both ways.
All right, I can't get life insurance.
Why do they make you get life insurance to make more money on the road? That doesn't make any sense.
Because they want to know.
They're gonna either get their money back through the insurance,
Yes.
or this.
Yes, there you go.
Get their money back they fronted you.
They look if he
Yes.
dies.
Yeah.
if he dies,
The advance is pretty big.
the insurance will cover
The
what
advance.
they. Yeah,
You don't think your mom's going to be like, no, fuck AG. It's my money.
no, the mom's gonna keep the advance.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The business will get refunded through insurance for his death for
There you
what they
go.
were owed in the future on what they paid.
Nice. What's your life
Right?
insurance policy?
Am I explaining this?
I don't know. I got the
Does that
bare
put
minimum.
a mark
but
on you?
yeah, you can't. You gotta wait
Wife's
a
gonna
year.
try to have you out. Oh, before anybody can kill you.
Wait. No, I'm saying if you don't get it,
I'm glad you guys are fucking retarded with this shit
Yeah,
too, because
I'm
I don't
so
know one
stupid.
thing.
Isn't life
Taxes?
insurance like
Taxes, I
your-
have no idea.
forget about
Last
it.
year, I got a phone call from my lady, and she was like, "All right, this is what you owe." I was like, "Well, I'm ruined."
I haven't paid
Yes.
I
taxes
had
in
no
years.
idea. What are you talking about?
I know. You can make
No,
up
I
anything.
hate all that. What do you mean?
It's like that's all I have.
I know.
That was everything. I
It's
didn't
New
know.
York. They fuck you.
I'm paying
Yeah,
retail for White
Texas.
Claws.
Let's go, Texas.
I did the math on moving to Texas, like how much I would have saved, and it
Yeah.
was quite hefty.
Yeah, it was
It's,
worth living in Texas.
Yeah, it's like people's
I'm
career
going to,
goals.
I'm going to Delaware. Same benefits and none of the fun.
I don't. I don't think Delaware's no state income.
think it's
No,
no
it's
state
just no
tax.
sales tax.
Oh, really?
No
Is that
sales
Philly
tax.
has that, or
I built
Pennsylvania?
up so much in
Yeah, you're
Delaware.
gonna go to Delaware.
I didn't do the research.
Fuck, I got a house in Wilmington.
Fuck. It's just outside Wilmington.
Texas is Florida, I think.
Texas, Florida, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Philly? I mean, I have
No,
Pennsylvania.
no.
If
Pennsylvania's
you go to
like,
Alaska, they pay you to live there.
Pennsylvania's good though. It's like 7%.
Okay.
New York's like 13, I think, or 14.
All right. You should know all this.
I do. Oh,
New York City's a
I'll
lot.
have that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The city's a lot.
The what's it called tax? The home tax is way lower in California than Texas.
Property?
Property tax is way.
Property tax in Austin's
shocking.
a lot.
That's shocking.
That's how they get it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That's why I'm in a
lot more
fucking
freedoms
rent.
in Austin, except smoking weed in a
Weed
park.
is where they draw the line.
And abortions.
Abortions.
Abortions, they're all right.
I've never had one.
What?
I paid for a bunch.
Oh, I see.
I've just never. It's not my deal.
Yeah.
I've never paid for one.
Really?
Nice, bro. Make
She
them pay.
paid.
She paid.
Let's try that again. I used the wrong hand.
There
My
we go.
bad.
She paid. Woo, feminism.
Feminism means paying for an abortion by yourself.
Yeah, the migrants. What else is going on?
What else is going
What
on,
else
boys?
is going
Sorry.
on?
I
Maui
brought you here.
burned
I really didn't plan on doing a podcast, and then I realized Matt was gone, and
You needed to do one.
I should, yeah.
Driving
Hell
force
yeah.
behind this podcast.
I should do one.
Yeah.
No, usually it's Matt just sitting there telling me a random fucking thing.
Oh, we didn't bring
Yeah,
anything in.
he's
know?
good at it.
Well, we had a good time with the
What
roast.
other random things do you guys have? Don't you guys have any
Oh, I
random
did a
things?
sec.
I
I went
told
to
you
a,
you're a dead guy.
That was a really good one.
Tag it up a little.
Guy fucking died. That was really good.
I went to a sex club in Berlin.
Hey, it's the best.
Yeah,
How
the
fun
best.
is it?
The best.
Favorite city in the world.
What happens?
It's
Your favorite city
insane.
is Berlin?
Yeah.
Interesting.
They do. I know. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
They do. They do nightclubs right.
Yeah,
Like
they
all
sure
the bullshit
do.
we do with the
No
DJ
fentanyl.
and the
It's not even there yet. Test
with the
shit.
lights and the disco with the ball with the glow stick. It's all bullshit. This you walk into this. It's basically like an apartment complex.
Mm-hmm.
There's a swimming pool inside. There's a hot girl doing a rope over the pool.
Oh, I never went to
there's,
that one.
There's a midget running around naked, jerking off. There's a naked guy in a wheelchair. There's nothing but hot women there wearing nothing but like a chain here and there. And there's a tango room. There's a techno room. There's a room just with people getting hurt, like a dominatrix is whipping a guy or a lady's getting wax poured on her. It's insane. It's a feast for the senses.
It really is.
And people were fucking in front of you?
Everybody's fucking. There's couches everywhere. You just walk by like, oh, that's
I
doggy
saw
style.
one. It's somebody on her knees, guy standing up, just fucking going. But by then I'd been there for an hour, so I was just like, whatever.
Yeah. It starts to gel like
It
3
starts
hours
to be
in.
fine. You see fat guys just dancing with nothing except socks and shoes.
Yes.
Like wow, next to a supermodel dancing also.
Totally.
with their tits out.
Bars
That's
everywhere.
great.
Each bar
Dude,
is
the
a different
bartend-
theme.
Well, I saw a bartender with like an apron on, and he's like, "Oh, here you go," and then he turns around, just his butt's out.
ass.
Yeah.
You weren't.
I saw a lady get fucked in the ass right next to
What?
me. Yeah, it
Wow.
was crazy.
Wow.
Smell? It's going to smell a little, right?
I didn't notice.
That's
going,
nice.
They're going ready.
It was wild, and so
What drugs did you do?
I just did shrooms because I didn't want to.
Jesus.
I didn't want to push it, but that was a mistake because
Yeah.
it's so much to see and
So
take
much.
in that
Yeah, that seems
shrooms
intense.
kind of threw me off. But I was drinking a lot. But so eventually you're in there for like 7 hours because you just start forgetting. You lose track. There's no clocks, no windows, no nothing.
Paid the cover charge.
Paid the cover,
we'll
and
get
I'll
your
never
money's
be
worth.
there again. So I go, hey, lady, we got a bang in here. And she was like, oh, yeah, I guess we should. Crazy that I got hard. It's in public. It's all in public. And
What the
Where'd
fuck,
you go?
dude?
Dark room or just
the
or just
techno room had a little,
dark room?
like a landing.
Yeah.
And there was people like laying on couches, some people like tripping out, making out, shaking. And so I was like, let's go over here. I put her on a table and we start plowing. Wow. And this guy taps me on the shoulder. And I was like, uh-oh, we're probably in trouble. Maybe I'm in the wrong room or something. Because I'm fucking in public.
Yeah, that's fair. You'd be like, I'm probably the one at fault.
Yeah,
What is this,
exactly.
sir? It's not like, what?
And he's this big guy wearing a wife beater. And he goes, me next in a German accent. And I was like, get the hell out of here. But he's not, that's not weird.
Right,
You
yeah.
know, he's in the right. And I was like, no, get out of here. And I kind of shake him off. But now I'm a little rattled by that. I'm like,
You should have let him go next.
I should have, yeah.
Yeah,
He was
you're
big.
right.
Like DeRosa.
This is weird, dude.
It was weird, but it's super
Wow.
fucked up.
You have
And-
to fuck in there when
but,
you fuck.
Yeah, when in Rome, you start to adapt.
I would never.
You could do it.
I would never.
You could do it.
What's the craziest place you fucked a girlfriend or anybody? That's up there. That's very public.
Monsters, Inc.
The movie?
Yes, in the theater.
I fucked in Clerks too.
Hey, that's the best thing during that movie. That movie stunk.
Beach. That was it.
Beach. I did on Subway once.
Ocean. That was pretty disgusting.
That doesn't
The
work.
ocean
It
doesn't work.
Too salty.
Sand
Yeah.
in places.
Wait. Subway?
Subway. Come back from Coney Island.
Sandwich shop?
Yeah, and it was a torrential rainstorm. We're like, fuck it. We got to the Subway. No one was on our car. The car next to us.
that's awesome.
We both looked at each other. We're like, yeah.
Little D train.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wow.
I think it was.
Wow. Yeah,
That's
it does go to
awesome.
Coney
Yeah,
Island.
it was pretty awesome.
And what'd you do at the stops? You stop and you're like, come on, nobody get on, nobody get on.
It was that exactly that.
Then
It
no
was
one
like
got
we got
on,
the
you're
idea.
like,
There's
yes.
a stop. She was blowing me, and then it was like stop. We're like, come on, and still nobody in that one. And then we're like towards that one. Somebody might have come on the far one. We're like, let's just go. And then we're just like,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Stand
And
clear.
then it starts to fill up as you go, and then the cum starts dripping out of
Oh.
it's just like
You guys,
shit.
what the fuck's wrong with you guys?
People always say there's probably jizz all over the subway.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
oh,
just-
come
it's
on. But
fucking
Oh
Ari's-
yeah.
It's Ari's bum jizz.
Oh.
Ew, dude.
God.
My day.
Was she wearing a skirt or something?
No jeans. I think probably took them. Maybe shorts. I don't remember
Wow.
exactly. Maybe shorts. It was the
It's pretty
beach.
great.
Yeah.
That's great. Ugh.
Sex club is great.
Sex
Yeah.
club's fucking nuts.
So I didn't finish. So I'm grinding. I'm plowing.
Yeah, you're
and
trying
a
to
guy, after the tap, I'm a little rattled, and I look to my left. Full on old guy just going, staring at me. What are you doing? I mean, like here to here, this close. And I'm like, and I couldn't take it. And I just said, all right, we're done. We're done. She's like, what? She was kind of getting into it. Like, well, wait, why are we stopping? And I go, and
The
she
guy's
goes,
like, you sure can't go next?
yeah, and it was like ball bag down to here, big
Wow.
white, gross dong. And I said, that's a wrap, sister. And we went and had a cocktail.
Wow.
Yeah.
How fun.
Wait, were you fucking totally naked fucking?
No, I was too scared. I
pants
just
down?
I put them down to here and pulled out of the boxers.
Okay.
Pull out
through
of the boxers. You wouldn't even lower your boxers?
No, I didn't want my ass out. It's
Yeah.
too exposed. It's too vulnerable. Some guy could put a
Yeah,
glow
somebody's
stick
gonna
up
come
my
by
ass.
and get you.
Yeah, exactly. I already got the tap.
And how'd the lady feel about this?
She was mad I stopped,
That's nice.
but I was like,
She was like, there's a German guy right there. I
Yes.
could have done what you couldn't.
there's a big German Nazi helmet next to me getting stroked.
His name was Helmut.
Helmet Wang. Yeah.
That's wild.
Oh,
And how imagine being that normalized? We're like, hey, can I go now?
I
Like, is this
know.
just what are we doing here? Is this a train or
Exactly.
the beginning or is it a one-on-one?
Yeah, no, I was like, no, thank you. And he was kind of
Wowza.
mad at me, like, all right, dude, jeez, you don't have to yell at me.
You're like, get out of
I
here.
was like, I did that.
You did that?
It's a language barrier. I was like pigeons. I was like, there's a bug in here.
You saw an old man jacking off
Next to
Did
me.
you guys make some eye contact when you looked
A
at him?
little bit. And he was grunting and sweating. It was too much.
That
You
get
know.
your heart again? Or?
No, it freaked me out. It was too much. It was too close. Like if he was like where guardrail is, I could have done it. But he was
Yeah.
like where you were,
Oh,
God.
and she was doggy at that point. I flipped her to doggy, so she didn't see anything.
Oh, I want to go to one of those things
I
and
would've
jerk
jacked
off
off.
around people fucking. I want to just
I mean,
go
that
up
was
to
a
people now and be that guy. Just like,
Yeah, that's accepted.
I can't believe that place isn't packed with dudes jacking off.
Well,
they're
they're
a bouncer.
very big bouncer, very big.
But you're not allowed to jack off like that.
Well, it was like 70-30 women.
They let in women and gays hard.
Yeah, they were hard. We only got in because
dudes fucking each other.
no,
All right.
making out, but I saw like one guy making out with a guy.
What's the fucking vibe in here? Is it like
It's super laid back. It's just very like, hey man, and this would be shut down in 6 minutes in America.
good?
I know.
I'd
but
lead the charge and say we got to burn that fucking place to the
it
ground.
was worth seeing. It felt like Caligula. It felt like the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Just women laying out on a bed after they got in the pool, just completely naked, and you're like trying to be cool.
Yeah.
But oof, it was wild. Very hot.
I got to get back there.
There was a live band in one room. I mean, it was incredible.
I didn't do shit.
Yeah, you didn't fuck in front of a
crazy.
guy.
No.
When are
Do you
you?
have that guy's number? I'll find him.
He's around. Hopefully he hears this and call in, sir. We got a helmet from Berlin calling in.
This motherfucker would not let anybody fuck this woman.
Yeah, I will say I did a show there, and the crowd. I did the Holocaust jokes for 20 minutes, and they ate it up.
They loved it.
They like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it. I think they like it, dude.
It's a nice release.
I think they're secret.
They want to bring it back.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like.
It's 2 generations past. They're just
Yeah.
like, we got bigger shit.
It didn't feel like I went to Australia, and it's just like the Aboriginals, the native. They're obsessed.
They're such pussies.
I know. It's like you didn't do anything. Your grandpa did or whatever. And it's like every commercial, you get off the airplane, they hit you with it.
Yeah.
Just
them
relax.
in, them in Australia and Canada.
Canada, just relax.
Two
They start,
days.
every show they start with
Like, we need to acknowledge
the
land.
Acknowledge that this
Yes.
club wouldn't have been here if not for fucking happy-go-lucky fucking losing a battle.
Yeah, right.
What you call
Happy-go-lucky.
happy-go-lucky.
Cheap happy-go-lucky. I don't know. Whatever. It's just like this isn't the right vibe for a comedy show. They used to have
Yeah.
This Is Not Happening stories on YouTube. They would just put any commercial, so it'd be somebody bringing it out of their neck going, "Don't make the mistake I made. This is bad for you." And then
go
Brian
back to
Regan's
your
like,
show.
"Holy life, what's not a really crazy bomb?"
Yeah.
Like it's a bad opener.
I know, right? They can put any ad.
Yeah, do a Charmin ad.
But you make fun of the Aboriginals right away, and they're like, because
No
they're
one
like,
does that.
we've been ass impacted with this shit.
I gotta have an Aboriginal open for me and then like stop him a minute in.
I had a
beat it.
I had a Maori open. That guy Rudy, did he
Yeah.
do your? Yeah,
Yeah.
he was cool.
Do you have McCann too?
And McCann.
McCann's great.
Did he just text you about
No.
he's moving here?
Oh yeah. He's
so he needs us to write a letter.
Yes, I didn't even reply. I should have.
Yeah, I said, can you
gotta-
write it and I'll sign anything you
I'm
write.
not writing a fucking recommendation letter.
Yeah, I don't know what to write.
Yeah.
This guy kills Aboriginals. He's fleeing Australia.
Dude, a lot of these guys in Europe or wherever they get this, they open just the one guy who can speak English, not New Zealand. So they open for all of us.
Yeah.
And then it's like, hey, you better do new material because it's the same crowd.
His act is killer. He's got great stuff.
This is a good dog, dude.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I like dogs.
You like dags?
I like fucking cats too. I don't
Me
know if you guys
too.
know that
I'm
about
a cat
turtles.
man.
I'm a cat man myself. People get very upset.
I know.
That's lame.
Cats are great.
They always are like, I like
Those
dogs.
things.
It's like, yeah, I love dogs.
Two
I like
things
cats.
can
What are we
exist.
talking about here?
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
cat
why are they
plays
enemies?
fetch. It's great.
Yeah.
No way, really?
Yeah. It's a Maine Coon.
I want a Maine Coon.
This
That's
big.
what I want. Yeah.
They're the dog of cats, they call
Yeah.
it. It's the best of both worlds. They sleep next to you. They watch the TV with you. They're great. Very social. We had a party. The cat's walking around, high-fiving people, smoking.
Jacking off. Jacking off to you guys fucking.
I banged the wife today, and I had to move the cat off the bed because he wants to be around people.
Yeah.
Can't do it with a cat watching.
No, it's hard. Plus, also, they're going to snap at your fucking balls.
Oh, it's a perfect
Yeah, they
bag.
move them. Maybe it's just
Yeah.
me. Yeah. Do this. Yeah. Living a cat's just like,
Yes.
it's always a slap sound,
It's
too.
like a rapper.
Yeah.
I
I
love
don't understand when people don't like cats. All I watch on Instagram is cats.
Same.
I love when they just
Same.
sneak
Great.
attacks on each other.
Yeah.
It's like they like wait to their buddy and then
Yes,
they're
yes.
such cunts.
What are we supposed to do? How do people not like them?
I know. They're the best. You know why? Because they don't blow you right away. You know, you people want to walk in the house.
Get that lick
Oh,
the butt.
jeez. That dog's got to eat something. It's a little thin. It's like Ally
She's
McBeal.
the right size. Bennett.
Ally
give Mark some-
McBeagle.
Give Mark some attention.
Ally McBeal.
That's an old reference. Come on, you fat
up,
bitch.
Up, Bennett. Bennett, go,
Get up
go,
here,
go,
fatty.
go, go, go.
Yeah.
Just get some more
Look at
laying.
this. This is like the Simpsons dog.
Yeah, you got a skinny fucking dog.
It's the right size.
We need to have that thing hang out with Sass. It looks like the Futurama animal.
Oh, yeah.
It does. What's that
got
guy's
Futurama
name?
on the brain.
Bonkers? No.
This dog's a bit of a whore. Huh?
Yeah. That's what
It is. It's lame
Hit
with
all of
everybody.
us.
It kind of disappoints me.
You're next.
You think it's special for
I
you?
thought I had something going there.
Guardians of the
He knows.
Galaxy.
He's passing around.
Guardians of the Galaxy, the guard dog. He's a big superstar.
What do you mean?
He got drunk the other day and said he literally looked at me and goes, "I'm next up."
Yeah.
Wow.
No wonder you never talk. You say shit like that when you do.
He's lying. I would never say something like that.
I am
lying.
lying. He did not say that.
I could never imagine you
He had to
having
put it
any
into that right
confidence.
away. Yeah, he's lying,
I
guys.
did.
For real, he's lying.
I made that up. Where are we at? This thing's
We're at
good.
an hour 10.
Hey,
That's more than enough.
We're killing it.
Yes.
What's enough?
That flew by.
That's
An hour
enough.
3?
That's enough,
But
unless
this
you guys
is
have
more
a
than
story.
enough.
Although we got to edit out about 78 minutes.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Can you just not edit out, but just bleep the whole thing? So it's just like 18 minutes of just silence as we're talking.
Yeah.
like a
Somebody's going to
fucking-
lip read DeRosa.
It's like a Warhol or something.
There's a lot of Reddit posts about it, so I don't know.
We're fine.
Yeah, I think we'll
Yeah,
be okay.
I'm telling you, man. It is out there and loving every minute of it.
not embarrassed. He's like, yeah.
He did it.
58.
He did it.
Yeah.
How old is DeRosa?
DeRosa was
He's
here before
58.
time was recorded.
Well, he's always telling me, he's like, oh, man, me and David Brenner did Yuck Yucks. And I'm like, how old are you?
Yeah,
he's
he's
got
so
old, crazy
Yeah.
stories. Me and Steve Martin were at Cantor's Deli,
He always hits with
chopping it
somebody
up.
he knows well from when.
Yeah.
I did have to stop making fun of him, though.
You did a hard stop.
Yeah. Me
Smart.
and him were having a tough time with our relationship.
Really?
He would come
It
in.
was,
One of
we
the,
loved
one of
each
the
other, but we
barbecues.
just fought it would always start as us. We never had a regular, real conversation.
At one of
We
my
just always
barbecues-
made fun of each other a lot.
He would come in
Right.
immediately like, "What's up, Joe? You fucking idiot!" And he's like, "Fuck you!" And he's like, "All right, enough."
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
Wow.
he might be the best hang.
He is.
He
He's
might
great.
be the best thing.
He is.
He's also the number one guy who's about to throw up and will still try to get you to do shots with him.
Yeah.
Yes. God, he loves shots.
And when
I'm
you
so
don't,
sick of
it's
shots.
so love shots.
so stupid. And then when you don't, he calls you a pussy for 10 minutes and
Yep.
only stops to go throw up.
Also, he's a shit talker.
He's a shit talker.
That's, you know.
That's true. I mean, he thrived on your show. He really
Yeah.
shined.
yeah. Oh, it's a
He was
fun
going
show.
in.
Who'd you get? Who else you get?
Oh, a
You had to be
couple of ladies got it pretty hard on the chin
Ladies.
there.
Really?
Oh yeah.
And this is audience yelling it out. It's
Oh,
not
did
him.
you? And then Lewis comes in with Robert Kelly, unbeknownst what the show is, and I'm like, hey, who's he was just pretending to be an audience member. He's like, how about this guy? So we just shit on Bobby Kelly for a while.
It was great. It was
That
a
was
packed
great.
theater. I mean, the people were like standing on the walls, sitting on stage. It was crazy.
It was the last minute ad. It was great. What a fun time.
You got to do that every year.
Yeah, we gotta close it
Yeah.
out.
I mean, do it at the Comedy Fest in New York. Fuck it. Do it at Montreal.
Now they got to do what's his name at Montreal. Who's the guy who does the State of the Union?
Oh, Kindler.
Kindler.
Yeah.
Oh, he bailed
I think
this
that's
year.
his one gig a
It's
year.
his gig.
Yeah.
He does the State of the Union. It's like, dude, you're not even in comedy. What are you fucking talking about?
He's tweeting.
Yeah, he's tweeting that little fuck.
Tweet comedian.
Anyway,
Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
an
dude, we're
absolute,
in, bro.
I'm an absolute total woman when it comes to sports.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish because I feel like my
Chris
dad.
Stefano, by the way, sorry, Chris Stefano.
What's up, baby? I'm here. By the way, I'm here with hungover with no hair product in. So if anyone's gonna talk shit about my hair, you go fuck yourself. I'm growing it out, scumbags. Because I know what your fans are gonna say. They're gonna be
They're not
like,
going to say anything. They're not going to talk about your hair.
They're gonna say they're gonna come on here. Your fans are gonna say, "How could he be so disrespectful? He comes on no hair product in a Zara t-shirt. What kind of guy does he think he is?" And I just want to say, you know what, guys, I don't give a fuck.
There you go. Set the precedent. Also, thank you for coming early in the morning.
Bro, I'm here, but we're dads, man.
Not a lot of comics exist before noon.
Bro, we're up, bro. We're up. We're hanging out. I mean,
pump
like,
me up.
I got to, I'm on New York time. My kids get up at, what are we, an hour behind here?
Yeah.
So I'm up FaceTiming with the kids at 6 a.m., getting yelled at by them, their mother. So I was up ready to go.
Road FaceTime's tough,
Oh,
bro.
dude.
It's tough.
It's bad.
They
Yeah.
cry on FaceTime. Your wife's like, I'm going to go. And you're like,
I know. Yeah, hope you're having fun in your hotel room, relaxing.
you just masturbated. You're
Yeah, I'm like, oh God, I know. My daughters keep calling. I'm like, I'm almost done. But you
you have a little window. You're like, hey, what's going on?
dude, I got to be honest with you. It's horrible here. You can't watch porn. It's like
know.
blocked in Texas.
I know.
So I'm like, dude, yesterday I was jerking off to old Sports Center clips. They used to have some hotties back on old Sports Center. I'm got like Linda Cohn,
Yeah.
old Linda Cohn.
You got to get
Sage Steele.
creative. Yeah, you got to get creative here.
Yeah, so what do you do? Like, how do you get around it?
Dude, it's funny. I mean, this is just testifies to the theory that I'm mostly woman, just erotic literature. I'll read
Nice.
like erotic literature
Yes.
online,
I like that.
build a picture up in my head.
Yeah.
Or you can bust out like the old porn sites,
Yeah.
like XN, XX.
So those aren't blocked?
They're not blocked yet.
That's funny that the Texas doesn't even know that
Just
those
blocks
exist.
just the main one. Yeah, it just blocks just the main. It was like when I grew up, my parents blocked all the music channels, but not BET because they didn't know it was a thing.
Right.
So I had BET.
Yeah, right. So
That's
you
the only music channel. I had.
that you could do.
Now,
Black
now I have a black wife, dude.
dude, the thing they were trying to prevent, they created. And so, but wait, so did you grow up like hardcore, like rules, discipline type
Oh
family?
yeah, big time.
Like
Oh,
military?
No,
Was it?
no. My parents had my dad and his brothers owned a trash company, but it was like Irish Catholic, super like church every Sunday.
Right.
Can't talk back.
Right.
Seen, not heard, all that stuff.
Do you do church still with your kids?
No, I want to go. My wife grew up more like Baptist,
Sure.
so and I grew up in the Catholic church.
Right.
So I'm like, I told her like pick a church. I'll go to whatever one you pick. Then I go to black church, and I'm always kind of like,
Yeah, it's great.
it's fun, but I just feel like an interloper, dude. When I'm there, I
Yeah.
feel like they can't go. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of like a wet blanket on the party.
Yeah, they're kind of like we accepting of you here, but we actually really don't want you here.
That's the
Yeah.
feeling. It could just be internally because
They're kind of like saying like we actually come to church because of what your people did to our people. So now the fact that you're here, it just kind of sucks for us.
I get that feeling, and I feel bad the whole time.
Yeah.
And then I'm like stiff because I'm holding down like Roman Catholic, like Roman soldiers.
That's it, dude.
Straight.
Yeah.
Head stoic as hell. And like they're having fun. And I'm like trying to move my just fucking petrified body. And it's
Yeah.
just,
Bro,
it's
I-
uncomfortable. But I told my wife, I was like, just pick a place, I'll go.
And you'll go, yeah. Well, I always say, like, I'm Catholic as well. That's why we got the big triceps, dude, pushing down the gay, pushing it down. I've been like this since I'm a kid.
Do you put your butt on the kneel? Like when you kneel down, do you put your butt on the pew?
No, so I that was a big rule my mother had.
Yeah,
that
dude.
was one of the most disrespectful things you could ever do in the presence of God is put your ass on that. You got to be full kneeled up, butt tight, wedgie in the khakis. You got to be straight up. And if I ever leaned back and put my butt back, my mother would point at me and yell, and I would have to get up.
I still get nervous. So like, as an adult, I'll go like with my family every now and again with like my mom. And if I see like my wife hit her ass to the pew, and I was like 35, like dude, get the
Yeah, what are you
I get
doing?
nervous. I'm like, get your fucking ass off.
Yeah, you can't do it. I mean, listen, there's rules in our church in Rome. My family's Puerto Rican, so very similar. They're more not Baptist. It's like I think is it the Church of Latter-day Saints? I don't know what kind of school. It's a Episcopalian. I don't know, dude.
It's one of those,
They're
yeah.
always talking in Spanish.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're saying. I just know that their kind of church, when you walk in there, you literally think you're at like a Kill Tony show. Like you're like, there's people, the band's playing, there's like StubHub tickets, everyone's in a wheelchair. And you're just like, what is happening? Like, I almost feel like I need tickets to like get into her church.
Yeah.
So, but what I've been trying to tell my kids is like, listen, this whole idea of like, if we don't, my mom had it where if you do not go to church every Sunday or Saturday, 5 o'clock mass, you're doing bad. You're going to hell, sinning, blah, blah, blah. So I don't do that with my kids. I'm just like, look, we're going to make an attempt to go to church here every week. And if we can go, I'm just trying to get us to a place where we're not on our devices. We're not on our phones. You're not on your iPad. That's it. Mommy's off the spin bike. And then like, we're all just, let's go to church together. And I will say that when my family's in church, like they are calmer. They are everyone like spirituality. I'm not saying whatever religion you got to be, obviously, except don't be the big one, Muslim. And, no,
Yeah,
I'm
just be
kidding.
that's true. Be careful though if you're Muslim because you can get like hyped up.
Yeah,
hear the wrong sermon.
That's the
Next
thing.
thing you know, dude,
Obviously,
you're
I'm
flying
fucking
on the
around.
plane.
Yeah, exactly, dude. There's no problems with being Muslim at all, but you can't don't go all the way. You know what I mean? But you want to go a little bit. You want to fucking get in there, dip in, dip out.
Yeah.
Beautiful, dude. What a beautiful culture.
And a corrective measure for your wife. If you want to use it to like completely dom your wife, I get that.
100%, dude. Have her cover up.
40 chest, yeah.
Love it. Yeah, because dude, but Muslim women, dude, when they, I don't know if, when they take that shit off, the beauty is next level, dude. They're like, they're look Latina to me. They're Latina with hummus.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, they're the hummus Latinas. And I love them.
Yeah, they're beautiful babes.
Yeah, dude. I love babes. Austin has got so many.
It's crazy.
What we've seen, what Steve, my tour manager, Steve Ciccone Rice-Aroni, is here in the background, and him and I have been walking around, and Steve's a horny guy.
Yeah, I bet.
Steve's like a horny guy.
I thought that when I met him. I was
dude,
like, "So horny ass
Steve's
guy."
the kind of guy, he lives above his mom's garage in like Long Island. Like Steve's a guy that like he needs to fuck, and he wants to jerk off, and it's like, and I allow it. I'm like, dude, whatever you want to do. He's, his hair's blown in the wind in the back of his hat. Like this guy needs to bang. and dude, and he's actually telling me that it's like hard to take for him. Like he's getting like, because it's so much and it gets agitating. And for me as well, it's like, you don't know what to do, what to say. You're like, because a woman walks by you and you're like, I know I have a family, but I'm willing to throw it away just to have a conversation with her.
Yeah.
Because in the moment, I'm only alive once and this is what I need to do. I'm a man.
Yeah.
I need to do this. This is what my father wants me to do. I have to honor our family name. And then you're about to go walk and talk to her. And then you see another one and it just keeps happening. And you don't know what to do.
And they're not wearing bras.
No, they're not wearing bras. And I've seen the outline of 100 women's vaginas in this city. I've been here for 2 days. Steve and I have seen 100 pussies.
Steve, I'm sorry you're suffering like that, dude. Obviously, you're just chilling, just being like a rock, just being like Steve, dude. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Dude, Steve's one of these guys. He's like very punctual, always on time for everything. The last 2 days, dude, he's been late, sprinting out of the hotel room, hair soaking wet, and I know he was cranking it.
He was having an episode.
Yeah, dude. He's been going, what? Because this city, I mean, men and women, I mean, talk about a city like Austin, some of the most beautiful. We went to the gym yesterday and we saw 5 of the most beautiful women we've ever seen in our entire life. I mean, jacked, ripped, tip-top shape. And the guys, like me and him, were almost like falling off the elliptical, which is like, again, when we go to the women's parts of the gym, we're on the elliptical protecting our knees.
You got to protect the joints, though, man. You don't need to wear and tear.
But these guys who were doing like the real guy shit, you know, ball slams and, you know, all that, they're not even fazed by this because I guess it just becomes a part of what it is in this city.
Yeah.
Is beautiful. Even you, dude, you were walking, you're like all jacked up now. Where when I saw you when you were living in Philly, dude, you look like Stephen Hawking. You were like,
I was just slumped up.
Dude, you were slumped up, but now you're like
beautiful
pumped.
babes get you pumped, man.
Dude, you've been lifting, definitely.
I have been lifting a lot, yeah. I've been lifting a lot.
Creatine? You doing a little creatine?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
A little bit of creatine.
Did you get do you get any puffiness or is it just pretty much jacked?
I'm pretty puffy. I'm a pretty puffy dude. I was puffy before the creatine.
No, but I could tell.
I did get jacked up. I came down here. I didn't know what to do with myself. Whenever I get like nervous or overwhelmed, I just start like lifting weights.
Where do you lift in your house?
Yeah, no, I have an apartment I use as an office, so I like go there to write and like get out of my house, and I have a gym attached to the apartment. I just go like.
By the way, that's the move. Is even if you're in a obviously you love your wife, you're a committed guy. As men, we do need a separate apartment. You do. I just need a separate apartment. Maybe it's my office. Maybe it's just a place that I just need to go and just sit in.
Take naps.
But I do need a place where I need to leave this house. Yeah. Because our jobs doesn't require us to leave. You could write and do it in the house.
It took the debate it took to get that. Like she's like, we have an office in the house. I'm like, I need to get out of here. Right. Every 5 minutes, like, the landscaper's here. And I'm like, dude. Yeah. So I did it in Philly too. Get an apartment. It's worth it. Yeah. And everyone's gone while you're there. Yeah. Everyone's at work, so it's quiet.
And you actually get writing done. My family and my girl let me have same thing apartment. The only thing is she's got the baby cam that we used to use for our toddler. She's got it in my apartment on me at all times. That's the only thing.
It does sound like a smash bag.
It does, but I'm like, it's not. I swear to God, I'm just trying to write. I'm just trying to write about history in there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm literally watching documentaries on General McClellan, and she thinks I'm like banging women. I'm like, I swear to God, I'm watching fucking like Ken Burns documentaries about the Civil War. That's all I'm doing.
It's quiet.
Yeah, and you don't need, it's. I think people take that for granted. Like, you need some separation. Even now, like I really hate being away from my kids. I miss them so much. But when I'm away from them for a few days, I just feel like I come back and I'm just like a recharged, better dad. Yeah. I'm talking to my kids about little things I learned. And because I'm like, if you just sit in that situation, I don't know, you just start to take for granted what you have. And then when I leave, I'm like, dude, what a fucking life I have. I have my beautiful kids or whatever, I got Steve on the road getting horny. I'm like, what a life, dude. But if you just sit in your circumstances, then you start to normalize things. And then you start to think what you have isn't that good when it's actually all you've ever dreamed of.
Yeah, it's true, man. I saw I was standing outside today and I saw this like homeless lady just chilling outside near, she was like inspecting the trash cans. And I'm like chilling there, like just watching her. And I'm like, damn, dude, this lady... No one's giving this lady a hug.
Did you go long? Did you go up and do it?
Thought about it. I gave her a really like friendly good morning. I said, good morning, ma'am. And she just kind of like.
That's nice.
Looked at me and it was cool too because I never seen like she was quiet and she was like, looking through the trash. And then I like watched her get activated where out of nowhere she was just like, and started like screaming. I was like, I've never seen, like she was so chill. Yeah. And something happened where like boom and it snapped and she just started yelling at somebody and just walked across the street.
Yeah. The homeless here are are wild, you know, like they're on some type of crank or whatever, rolling around in the streets. I've actually never seen anything like it, but I will say they're not as aggressive as the homeless. Believe it or not, in Glasgow, Scotland, dude, me and the guy I work with, James Mattern, shout out James Mattern.
Is he horny dude or not?
He's a horny dude. He's a horny dude. He's a horny dude. He's got a hairy back. He's like a horny fucking hairy back guy. Yeah, dude. But he's a horny guy and he's got big dick.
Shit.
That dude. The one
dangerous combo.
We used to call it on my old pod History Hyenas, but Giannis, we used to call it the glue gun. This kid had a glue gun, like you could see it through his jeans, and it was like nuts.
Really?
Kid's got an absolute piece.
I've heard they're lazy lovers though. Big dicked men, I've heard, are very lazy lovers.
You know what it is? He doesn't know who his real father is, so I think that I think he's charged up, and he's raised by his grandparents, so he's got like a lot of. I think he just tries to. He's basically fucking women and try to find his father.
Yeah, true. That's like kind of wild. If you're raised by your grandparents, it's kind of like you're like kind of wild at that point.
But dude, we're out there and we went to this bakery in Glasgow. I wanted to go to this specific bakery. I forgot what it was called, but they had like this kind of carrot cake, like muffin. I was like, I got to get this muffin. Yeah. And we saw this homeless lady walking around. She was, could fully see, but she had a blind stick. So she must have like taken it from an actual blind person. And she's walking around with this stick, like hitting it off the wall. And then we're like, what? This lady's fucking nuts. So I'm just standing out there like eating it, whatever. Dude, she takes the carrot cake out of my hand and smashes it in her face. And then swings the stick at me. I was like, whoa. Oh my God, dude, me and him were sprinting down the street.
I was insane.
Like, lady's nuts. So when I saw that, I was like, yo, when people ask me where's the craziest homeless people, I'm like, believe it or not, dude, it's Glasgow, Scotland. I've never seen anything like that.
That's such a wild assault. And just crushing it into your own face.
And then swung this walking stick at me that she didn't even need. And then she screamed something in like Gaelic or whatever, Scottish, Highland language, fairy language they're speaking at somebody else. And like nobody even kind of moved. Everyone was kind of like, oh yeah, that's just, crazy Susan.
You should have grabbed the staff.
I know, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
But I guess I would have been scared in that situation.
Dude, I saw the only time I've ever seen, so what I will say about New York though, because people, shit on New York, oh, it's not safe anymore, and there's, right. I lived in New York, I've lived there my whole life. I never once, not one time in my 39 years of living, did I ever get even approached by a homeless person or a crazy,
they're very subdued, yeah.
Didn't happen. But in the last 6 months, walking down McDougal Street, like West Village, whatever, I've had 3 homeless people that I have to one guy, I had to do this one time in my life, and it was recently. I had to push him off me because he was like going like I pushed him off me and he fell over a pile of garbage. And his fucking elbow landed in like a disgusting puddle. And I kind of felt bad, but I was like, what did you want me to do here?
Yeah, why was he getting in your face?
Because they're crazy. They're like out of control and the police can't really arrest them. They can't do anything. All my boys are cops. One of my boys, I told him about the story and he goes, do you want to take my baton with you? I was like, that'd be fucking crazy. If I just start beating back homeless people with a licensed NYPD baton.
How'd it feel though when he gave the fucking push?
Dude, I got to be honest with you. The way that because I have a bad Achilles, but the way I was able to just kind of load my weight on the back and push, I kind of told my therapist, like, I think we're out of the woods here. I think my Achilles is good.
That's all you needed.
I just launched a homeless guy into oncoming traffic and I felt almost no pain in the Achilles.
Yeah, you need that, dude. I'm telling you, that's all I've been doing recently is just fantasizing about just combat.
Right.
Because it's like there's nothing left for me to do. I went to ACL with my whole family, the Austin City Limits tour.
Yeah.
It fucking sucked, by the way. I hated it. But I was there the whole time and all I wanted to do was just fight like a 24-year-old.
Right.
Just a man.
Are you into the UFC? Like, can you do a little fighting? Can you handle yourself?
I did do jiu-jitsu for like 6 months when I was going through a divorce, which was pretty sick.
Right. Oh, this is your second wife?
It's my second marriage, yeah.
So I didn't know that. I thought was the first wife black as well?
Yes.
Nah, there you go. Yes, back to back.
Yeah,
but this wife is you didn't have children with the other wife. So I've never met the other. Your current wife, that's the mother of your children.
Yes,
okay, she's great. Yeah. So how long did the first marriage last?
About like 3 years.
3 years? And then what happened?
Short, in and out.
Just got crazy?
My heart wasn't in it, yeah.
Your heart wasn't in it.
My heart wasn't
so
in
she wanted to stay, but you wanted to leave.
Yeah, unfortunately.
See, when that happens on the man, that's a very difficult thing for the man to go through because when
statistically doesn't happen a lot either, which further theory that I have a woman brain. Most women initiate divorce, I think like 75%.
That's what I'm saying. It's almost impossible. If the woman doesn't want it, then it's like, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
But once the woman says it's over, that's it, buddy. There's absolutely zero. You can do nothing. If your wife comes to you, fans listening at home, and she says it's over, just don't even attempt. Don't even attempt to fuck. By the way, she's moved on with another guy secretly for 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So just know it's over. Please don't even try.
Yeah. Or what you can do is get back, start like a viral business TikTok and just do numbers and just absolutely crush her.
100%, dude.
That's all you can do.
How did you tell the first wife like it's over?
It had been in conversation here and there, and then eventually like I just kind of reached like a breaking point myself.
Yeah.
It was just me. I just entered into a relationship like
when
too
you
early.
said you go what was her name? Oh, actually,
I'm not gonna say her name.
yeah, you can't say that. As soon as I said that, I was like, don't say her name. Yeah, and then I was like, yeah. So you're like.
I just wasn't ready. It was like I still wanted to do stand up, and then it was like I was being pulled into like it was just over. Like the tomb was in front of the boulder. Like you got to enter the corporate world or like career man.
Whatever.
I couldned do it, and then I had to just I had to go off.
She goes, "You must be out your goddamn mind."
Yeah, pretty much. No, they were like her and her mother were really trying. I tried. It was like kind of laughable.
I believe it.
I became like a personal trainer at LA Fitness for 3 weeks. Walked out in the middle of the
that's
session.
what black women want. That's what they want in their white husbands. Is he needs to be a trainer at Planet Fitness? Oh, LA Fitness. Planet Fitness would be sick.
But yeah, I really tried it. For me, I'd never ever been in a relationship before that where I put any effort or cared at all.
Right.
So that was like a learning experience. Like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, I'm dealing with other human beings. I'm not like, this isn't like a simulation.
The way
designed to
you and
please
your
myself.
current wife are is really beautiful, and you love each other, because when I was hanging out with you guys with my girl, I got yelled at when we got back in the hotel because I don't treat her the way you treat your wife. She was like, you see how nice he's, but you see how in love they are. You see how
What was she going off of though?
I don't know. Just I guess she saw you guys make eye contact once.
Yeah, I was like, I wasn't even next to that. A lot of that too is women. I've noticed that, and I've asked my wife. I'm like, when we're standing there, and they go, "Give me a kiss." When we're in a crowded place, I'm like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah,
you're not. That's not for like me or you. You're doing that for something else.
Yeah. Well, she's doing that to peacock because she thinks other girls are looking at you. She's like, "So this is my my guy. He's a trainer at LA Fitness." former dude.
Former.
Yeah,
I always wondered about that because they are like comparing a lot, being like what? Because I wasn't really affectionate towards my wife that night at all.
Yeah,
I was doing it on purpose. I wanted to come off like cool. So
I think. Like, well, no, but even I noticed. I was like, oh, these two are in love.
Yeah.
You could feel that. You could feel like this wife's going to be a forever one.
Yeah,
unless you kill her.
God forbid. Yeah, that would be or God willing.
Yes,
or killing. Dude, honestly, like I would rather get broken up with than initiate the breakup.
Oh my God, initiating the breakup's the worst.
It's for real, the worst.
All the guilt and the weight of the world is on your shoulders, and you have to just deal with it.
I really think it's like. I mean, it's like killing them.
Sure.
It's like you're killing a person on a level where you're just like, we're never going to see each other.
And was she like begging you, like, please, like, don't do this type thing?
Nah, it wasn't like that. It was just sad, dude.
Yeah,
it was just so sad because I had my mind made up and there was nothing I could do.
Yeah,
that's so sad.
You get to a point where you're just like, well, now I've reached the deep. I'm off the other side of the fucking deep end, and there's no coming back.
When you know. That was all. For relationships for me, it's like I would just try desperately just to get pussy. That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, it's like, okay, now my life's conjoined to this person. And then I would just try to figure out how to get out of it the whole time.
yeah.
Then I got married and I was like, oh shit. And then it became this whole thing. And I got to like finally live with a woman and really like see them.
Yeah.
They would just kind of like, you'd get a girlfriend and they would just materialize when you're younger. And you're like, oh sweet, we're at the movies. And you'd be like, let's try to get some pussy.
Yeah.
And then you start to like, when your life's conjoined with a woman, for me, it was such a learning experience to be like, oh, okay, like you guys have this whole wide range of emotions, and that was. Dude,
I was reading about, and that's all societal too. Like I was reading about what the hell was it the aardvark? It's not the aardvark Native Americans. Aardvark's an animal, but it's something like that. It's something like aardvark tribe or something like that. But they were like an old school tribe. I think they still might be around today, but like when they were like 1800s, and their whole belief system was so opposite of what was going on at, like the European settlers. They were like, they thought it was crazy, men and women, to marry one person and to only raise your own children. That was like a foreign concept to them. They're like, no, what the women do here is the men fight for who's the strongest guy, and then they get to fuck the strongest woman, and then they fuck, and that one gets pregnant, so she goes away, and then the next one steps up, and you keep fighting, and then
that's such a good idea.
And then you impregnate them, right? And then here's how it works.
Are the women fighting too, or are they doing?
No, the women are just there. The women are just there.
How are they gauging their strength? I guess just like
I guess the men are fighting and doing all types of things, but then like, I'm sure it's just who's the hottest.
Yeah, sure, it's the hottest.
The guys are just like that one. Who's got the biggest tits? That's just all it is.
She has strong tits.
Yeah, so like when you get all the way down the list, you're like, fuck, what am I even fighting for this over this pig? so the guys would fight, whatever. And then here's the interesting thing. Number one, have the baby, and then that baby, it's not your and hers baby. It's you created that baby together, but it's for the village, and the village raises it. Like it takes a village, whatever.
Yeah.
So there's no the monogamy is not, and they not only do they not believe in it, they think it's actually bad for society. They're like, why would you do that? And then with like abortion and stuff like that, it's obviously a thing. Big debate, whatever, and guilt, and I get why, of course, but this culture. If you say you impregnated like the top lady, right? And then she's pregnant and she's watching you over the next few months and she's like, this guy's actually weak. He's not as strong as I thought. They had this potion of herbs and spices. They would abort the baby. Yeah, dude, they would abort it. And it was like, it was not even shameful. The guy was shamed on like, you did that, motherfucker.
Fuck,
yeah.
yeah. So that's fucking.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, abortions are kind of guys' fault too.
100%.
Still to this day, it's kind of like, yo, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Should have like lifted a log in front of her.
Yeah, dude.
Sure you want to fucking do this?
yeah. I've been on the sidelines for a couple of them. I'm like, dude, this is me. This is me.
My fault.
My fault. My bad, dude.
I should be stronger.
I should have. Yeah.
Dude, if you saw your wife or the lady, I guess, just sipping the potion, I'd be like, oh, fuck. What did I do?
I'm such a fucking little bitch.
Yeah, I wonder if you could. So can you enter back? Do you got to wait until the pregnancy to enter back into combat, or can you just enter back into the ring and just?
So that I don't know. I got to do more research because I kind of just read that point and then I just put the book down. I was like, I got to find this tribe.
If this tribe is still active, you should go there.
Dude, this is where I got to be.
You should go there and be like, and then when you're there, be like, dude, what the fuck? I had it. I gotta, I can't like other myself from the culture.
Yeah, dude.
Just have some kid on.
I gotta follow the lead. But like, because when you start to look back in history, it's like this whole idea of like, no, I get why monogamy is a big, I get it. I really do understand. But I'm like, oh shit, it's just like the pressure that society puts on you in our, we got puritanical society here. Like, those pilgrims were kind of, zealots, witchcraft, all that shit. But like you go to Europe, dude, if you go to Europe and you're in Italy or Spain or whatever, and you just like, one of you like bang another person, it's like it's like they'll be mad at you, your spouse, but you're not going to lose your marriage. You only lose your marriage if you fall in love with another person. But like you can definitely go out and bang.
Yeah,
that's like not a big problem.
That's crazy.
It's not a great thing, but I don't think it's like you going to a strip club with your boys. Like your wife would be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
Same thing with banging a chick. They're like, "What? Are you serious, dude? Don't do that, you asshole." But if you're in love or they find text, like that's the bigger deal.
The emotional affair, if you're like, I love you so much.
Yeah.
I knew someone who was who got caught sending like Beach Boys lyrics to their lover. Over, bro.
That'll get
That's
you,
love,
dude.
That's
That'll
love.
get you. Yeah. I was sending Hall and Oates songs to this girl. I was like, "You're out of touch. We're out of time." And then my girl's like, "Dude, you have to move out."
Yeah, they sent "Wouldn't It Be Nice" lyrics. Wouldn't it be nice? It's like, dude, you're fried.
I know, man. It's
but it is. Yeah, I think about it a lot, especially once you like. Because when I was younger, I'd always be like. You'd hear about a guy, like a pizza shop owner, would just like bang a cashier.
Sure.
You're like, how the fuck could somebody do that? And as you get older, you're like, the current of that river is pretty strong. You dip your toe into that a little bit, dude. I'm like, I see how do you get carried off.
You get it, bro. I got a friend who's a doctor, and he's happily married, great guy, whatever. But he was like, dude, the amount of doctors that bang the nurses on these overnight shifts, he's like, it's literally like. It's the most stereotypical thing. Like the nurses know these guys are married or whatever, but it's like, and it's always the same thing. It's the male doctor and the female nurse, and they just fuck. And he was like, I think it's because he's like, it's one of those things where, like, we're around so much death in the hospital that I think somebody dies, something tragic happens, and then your body, you start to get horny because your body is like, oh, I just saw death, let me create life, type thing. He's like, so I kind of don't even, I get it.
And doctors are they're like a sexual fantasy for women.
Oh
like
yeah,
there was like ER. They're like one of the things. There's like firefighters, doctors.
Yeah.
That's like one of the things women see and get horny for.
Dude,
and they're like the boss in the thing.
Yeah. Dude, my boy, the doctor, he looks like a golf club. He literally, his head is all fucked up. He's got eyes are like that. You know, he looks sick, but every girl's like, I love him. He's so hot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he's a doctor.
Dude, I feel, I've been in hospitals before, just like when people are sick, and I'm kind of like, dude, I feel the tension. I'm like, damn, this is a very sick There's a bunch of nasty nurses running around.
Dude, I remember my grandfather, like, passed away, he had a stroke, and his nurse, she was like, Latina kind of, she wasn't like a smoke show, but she was hot enough. And just because she was caring for him, I remember I went in there one day and they were scrubbing him down. He just like shit his pants and they were scrubbing him down. I was getting fucking horny while this nurse was just scrubbing down my grandfather's bare ass. I was like, oh shit, I love this. Because I don't know what it was. I was like, she's a caretaker. I wanted to scrub my nuts.
Yeah, there is something about that. When the nurse comes in, they're really sweet. They are like, that does get a guy like
teachers,
me going as well.
Just like women that care. Yeah. You're just like, oh man, I want that, you know? But then our minds go to these fantasies, and then you create these fantasies with like other ladies, like, oh, my life will be like this. Like, just want a lady to like cook for me wearing, an Eli Manning jersey and making me pasta every weekend. And then just kind of just, sucking my dick and just letting me watch the game. I'm like, can't I have that? Man, I'm only going to live once. And my dad's like, are you stupid asshole?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can't, dude. You like, and then also too, the fantasy never matches. It's always as soon as,
Yeah.
Eventually, it's going to be that's just a lady like bristling, just like what?
And you prepare for it now, because my father did give me good advice. He was like, well, "Let me tell you something." He goes, when we're out, he was like, my dad's 76 now. 1776. Yeah, best year, dude. Yeah. By the way, every single passcode on my door, phone, any 4-digit code is 1776. It's just how I roll.
I know someone who has their door code.
Yeah, that's like, so if you ever want to rob anything from me, just know, go 1776. And then if that doesn't work, it's 1812. War of 1812, baby.
Well, it's sick too when someone like, yeah, what's your door code? And you're like 1776, obviously.
Yeah, I'm not a communist, bro. Yeah, and every passcode is like, baseball USA. Hot dogs United States.
So what was the advice
so my father, so he said to me,
gave you?
He goes, he was like, he's like, when as you get older, he was like, your brain doesn't change, your body changes. So he was like, when you and I are standing in the video store, this is how old of an example it was. It was like, okay, we haven't done that in years. But he's like, when we stand in the video store, he goes, and you see that hot 25-year-old girl walking in, he goes, the same way your brain says, I'd love to bang that girl, I think I got a shot, so does mine. Whoa. He goes, my brain hasn't changed from the 25-year-old man I used to be. He goes, but then I look in the mirror and I see what I've become. He goes, and it really messes with you. He goes, so just don't think. So his point was, he was like, right now, he's like, I'm 75, I have diabetes, and I have a useless dick. Yeah. My dick doesn't work at all anymore. Yeah. He's like, I haven't banged your stepmother in 20 years. I'm like, great.
Nice.
Yeah. So he's like, but no, my brain has not changed at all. Yeah. So you have to prepare that this struggle that you're going through, this will not stop. Your brain doesn't get, every old guy you see out there, they want to bang the young women. They just can't. Yeah. So you have to just accept what it is. And this is like what kind of your sentence is of being a man through this world.
You have to like practice not getting pussy, almost in like a Buddhist
type of way.
Being like, it's also one of those things that will fade. So you do have to prepare for it.
I know my guy, who I work with a lot is like, very like Zen guy. He was like, listen, dude, you're going to be away, for a week. He's like, I'm telling you, try not to masturbate. Like, just try to like channel all that energy. I know you're going to be alone. It's hard. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I swear to God, I'm going to do it. I walked through the Austin airport, and I saw 5 pussies in Lululemon pants. Like, I saw the outline of 5 full vaginas, and
crazy.
I jerked off at the reception desk. I checked in and just started cranking it.
Dude, it's the camel toe is crazy. I was talking to my wife about it recently because she was going out in the exercise gear. Mm-hmm. She was like, did these look right? And I was just kind of like, yeah, man, you don't have to hike them up your pussy. Pull them down a little bit.
Yeah, but
she's like, well, I don't even care about that. I don't even think about that. I'm like, people think about that.
Yeah.
That's like, I see those and it fucks me up for like 4 minutes. I'm kind of like, fuck.
Yeah.
I see nipples emerging and like a pussy print or butt cheeks.
And the ass, it's crazy, dude. And I'm telling you, dude, I'm not gay, but the men too. Like their legs that they have on these guys with the tattoos on the quads. I'm like, I get it, fellas.
It's crazy. No,
I want to fucking, let's hang out.
Just running by a river, dude. Shirtless.
Yeah, we don't got to like do anything gay, but we'll get a coffee or something.
Yeah, just talk.
Yeah, dude.
Just talk.
I was asking random guys, like, you want to come on my pod tomorrow? Just shoot the shit.
Yeah, it is. It really is like beautiful men and women.
Yeah, because
bunch of colleges. I think there's like a bazillion, like 5 different colleges.
There are, even though, you know, I've said it, I've made it clear that I thrive in the original 13 colonies, and that's where I want to be comedically in my life. I will say there's way more beautiful people as you start to come west. The original 13 colonies were not the hottest bunch. No. You know, we're not, we got some hotties. We definitely have some hotties.
Well, didn't they like send out, like the people who were like the first wave of just like prisoners and peasants they like shipped out here against their will of Europeans?
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they would just take like prisoners from England and just like people who were fucking up and be like, yo, you're going. And then they came out here. They promised them like, we'll get you a wife. We'll like whole new, new land, new you. And then they just started sending out like whores. They would like arrest women for prostitution and throw them out and send them out here and be like, these are your wives, and half of them would like die on the way out. You just get like a Skeletor come off the boat.
Just disgusting.
And the dudes were pissed. They're like, don't give us fucking whores. We want mom and apple pie.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just like criminals, and they just like had people till the land and just die.
Yeah.
For like 2 generations.
Dude, I read this book too. You ever read, it was called Island in the Center of the World. It was about New York City because, you know, before the British, when it was like just the Dutch. This author, Russell Shorto, great. It's like an amazing read because we only know, like even me in school, I've only really learned about like what British society was like. But dude, Dutch society in New York, what they called it, New Amsterdam, Dutch society, they were like in the 1600s, they were as woke as we are now. Dude, they had fucking no slaves. Everybody was out there fucking everybody. They were having parties, dancing in the streets, like a beautiful type of culture. And then the British came in and were like, you know, rules, like shit got puritanical quick and kind of like lost the fun. But the whole idea, but this idea of like America, like originally was this Amsterdam idea of like, this is the place, like they wanted New York to be like Amsterdam, like smoke weed, prostitutes everywhere, just chill, dude. And they wanted that to spread across the country, but instead we got the British idea.
That British law and order. New York was too valuable. Right on the sea, right? Yeah, it's like,
so you just, you know, dude, tonight you just look at your wife and say, why don't we be Amsterdam tonight? Instead of, dude, let me get freaky.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Going to what your dad said, there is something too, like you have to, because by default, it's like I'm going to build up this program of like seeking pleasure. It's like I'm gonna get pussy. I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be awesome. Like your dad's saying, that fades physically.
Sure.
So you have to build a bank of like non-bodily pleasure.
Yeah.
And if you just fuck your way through life, you just destroy everything, and you're left just like dickless.
Dickless at the end.
Dickless and alone. We're all dickless. We're all going to be dickless. You got to build up like a dickless safety plan where you start to like enjoy like walks.
Yeah.
People in your life.
Oh yeah, dude.
It just sucks doing that because you just want to come really hard.
That's all I want to do. Yeah. I take like, you know, especially with kids, you know, now I have 14, 9, and 3, but like, you know, so 3 is like crazy, right? Yeah, she's the cutest, but it's like a legitimate like lunatic terrorist person. But so what I do now, and my dad gave me this advice. He was like, life isn't for you now. It's going to be about little breaks. You're not going to get an hour-long break most likely. Like that's just not going to happen. What you got to do is 5 seconds. He said, so when you know, your 3-year-old, you know, your daughter, like she doesn't want to get in the car seat, you got to fucking jam her in there. I'm like, basically like I'm putting in like jujitsu moves just to get the safety belt on and the 3-point harness. And so I do it, and he was like, and then you shut that door, don't just run around and go right into the driver's seat. Take a nice 10-second walk around the car. You have 10 seconds alone. Take a breath, take 5 breaths, and then get in the car and drive. Like little resets. And dude, that's like the game changer where I just take these little, because the bottom line is like there's times where like I can't meditate. I can't just sit there 20 minutes in the sauna meditating because I'm just going to jerk off. I'm just going to break it and just start jerking off. So instead what I do is I say, you know what? Let me try to take an hour a day, if I can, an hour a day just off my device. Just like go for a walk, just do something. And like that's what I'm counting as meditation, because to just sit there for 20 minutes with my eyes closed, I literally will just start jerking off and I can't do it. And then it defeats the purpose. Or at least this way without... Because I'm reading all these studies now where it's like, we're constantly excited from the phone to the screen to this to that to the kids to the life. But like older people, like they had long bouts of like no stimulation, like get bored. It's like go get bored somewhere. Yeah. And that's kind of how I think about it.
So your brain, so there's a thing called EEG habituation. So like, you know, if like a naked lady walked in here, our brain waves would be like, brrr, but if it happened every 10 seconds, literally your brain habituates to that stimuli. So then you just like, it's nothing to you anymore. So that they say meditators have, like long-term meditators do have, it's almost like childlike EEG habituation where they like they can see a tree and it's like that like like a kid looking at it, like, whoa.
Right.
But if you're just kind of just like jamming shit in your face all the time,
it's
nothing will excite you.
Do you meditate?
I try. I used to be really good at doing it and like really like good about doing it. And then, I just I would always be like, I don't get how people say they can't like sit down and just meditate. Now I've hit a place where I can't do it again. I don't know what happened. But I just sit down and I just start to freak out. I'm like, I got to do this.
Well, are your kids
trying to start now doing it again, though.
Are they in school now, your kids?
Yeah, the one is 4-year-old's in pre-K, and the 2-year-old is like, she goes like 2 days a week.
So I'm saying you have a couple of days a week where like you and your wife like don't have the kids for
we have
6 hours.
We have a babysitter come during the
so
day
you got
too.
some time.
Yeah.
That's good.
I have time to work, but then I have to just get so much stuff done.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to, the walk is good for me too. If I do a nice long walk, it's like, I think that counts.
It does. It definitely does. But it's like one of those things. It's like you just feel gay as a guy going for a walk. You know, like I kind of always just feel gay too. Like when I'm pushing my kid in a stroller, I'm like, dude, just let me hold you.
I know.
Let me hold you like a football because I just feel gay. I feel gay just like going for a walk. It's gay. And I wish it wasn't. I wish I felt like more. And by the way, I'm not even disparaging gay. I think being gay is powerful.
True.
But I guess I kind of just feel like more feminine.
I feel like you're appropriating gay culture by taking walks.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But I'm okay with that.
I want the
walks.
Gays. I like taking walks, and
you don't feel like less of a guy.
No, not walking.
Okay,
'cause walking, you feel almost like a holy man. You feel very like zen out and blissful. And and every great man would take a constitutional.
That's true.
So it's like it's par for the course. Keeping a journal, all the things you think are gay. Keeping a journal, not gay. Every great man kept a journal.
Yeah.
And you take a constitutional.
Dude, even if you go back to the founding fathers, dude, you think throwing on a pair of pantyhose is gay? Look at our founding fathers. Dude, you think were they all cross-dressers? Go look at old pictures of George Washington and Thomas Jefferson. They're in literally high-heel shoes and pantyhose with wigs on. I'm like, these guys are my dream.
They had those like thigh things.
Yeah, dude. Those were men, dude. They would put wigs on and pantyhose and high-heel shoes.
Smoking
and they'd be like,
CBD.
That's what we're going to do, bro. We're going to take over this goddamn country. So for me, I look back at our fathers and I'm like, dude, if they're doing it, let's get real,
Yeah, taking walks definitely isn't gay. It's a shame that we've been made to believe it's gay.
Yeah.
Because they just want you on the device.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But then it's like, I do like to listen to music while I walk. Because I've tried to just be like, no music, no nothing. And it's kind of like,
But sometimes we got to like really reconnect. Like, I think sometimes for me to, like, I want to ride a horse, you know, like just get on a horse and just fucking go down a path.
That'd be nice.
That'd be sick.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Hold your baby too. I feel you on the baby stroller. Because there is the part where it's like, you feel like women see it and they're like, oh, that's so sweet. But then it's like anything they like is gay.
Yes.
I was like, I want to just like hold them by their foot like a dead chicken.
Yeah. Like Achilles.
Yeah. Lucy is made for your nicotine routine and delivered straight to your door. It's 100% pure nicotine and always tobacco free. Lucy isn't like every other nicotine pouch company that's owned by Big Tobacco. They're like the mom and pop shop of pouches. Have you ever heard about Breakers? It's pouches that pack a little something extra inside. If you know your pouches, you know that the nicotine doesn't hit immediately, and neither does the flavor. The geniuses at Lucy came up with a brilliant way to fix both those problems. They put a mini liquid capsule inside each Breakers pouch. Here's what you do. Grab a Breakers pouch and break the capsule. Yes, with your teeth. It makes a really satisfying pop. Put it in your lip and enjoy the immediate nicotine and flavor release. I mean, doesn't that sound great? Just biting on crystals, letting them drip in your mouth. I love it. Okay, guys, visit lucy.co/drenched and use promo code DRENCHED to get 20% off your first order. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine, and nicotine is an addictive chemical. Guys, let me just tell you right now about True Classic. I mean, I genuinely like their shirts. They were sent to me for free. I hung them up in my closet thinking, whatever. And I will say, when it comes time to put on a shirt, I go, ooh, my True Classics. I like wearing them. They fit me well. Designed to accentuate your best features, True Classic shirts are tailored for a perfect fit. Snug in the arms and chest with just the right amount of room in the midsection. True Classic sells premium products at an affordable price. You can get their best-selling t-shirts, hoodies, jeans, and more in 3, 6, and 9 packs. True Classics activewear becomes essential for workouts and vacations alike. Their activewear crew necks offer moisture-wicking, quick-dry, and odor control. Pair them with their super soft, stretchy joggers for all-day comfort. Fall is here. It's time to step up your game. Right now, you can unlock big savings when you bundle packs. Just go to my exclusive link at trueclassic.com/MSSP to save. That's trueclassic.com/MSSP. Shop now and elevate your wardrobe today. Prize Picks is the best way to get real money sports action. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. I mean, dude, you guys know how I feel about this. I love getting in on real money sports action. You can now win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks. Prize Picks is the best way to get action on sports in over 30 states, including California, Florida, Georgia, and Texas. Prize Picks is the only real money daily fantasy platform with an injury insurance policy, so your lineups stay in play even if one of your players gets injured. If your player leaves in the first half and doesn't return, Prize Picks keeps your lineup live. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. Join over 10 million users and sign up today. Prize Picks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need a win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks also offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, Prize Picks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code DRENCHED to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code DRENCHED on the Prize Picks app to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game. But yeah, it is, I don't know, man. It's tricky, dude. It's very tricky. A lot of, I see here more so, I think like young women might be just like feeding the life force from like homeless people and like dads here. A lot of the dads here present as gay.
Sure.
Like, I think something happened where I think people have like, men especially have reached, like, I feel like educated kind of men have reached inside themselves and killed this switch where like they just become like, well, it's weird, dude. It's like, dude, come on, man.
Especially us as like, you know, like comedians, like our world is a little like, you know, the older school men are like, what do you do? Like, they don't care how much money you're making or not making. Like, what are you doing, dude? Go build something. Yeah. Go like work. Go to a factory. Yeah. And I feel like, because, you know, I'm not like a guy at all. Like I said, I don't know how to build or do anything. So there's a lot of times where like my kids will like walk out the door of school and I just will lift up the hood of my car. I don't even know what I'm looking at, just so they can somewhat, my daughters, and I'm just like, have a good day, girls. And I'm kind of just like doing the Macarena. Just
building
like,
memories.
Yeah. I'm just rolling my arms. I'm going like that. I have no idea. But like anytime like I see like, but I even though it's weird because like it's actually, you know, our careers to kind of have this time and to create whatever. But like when I go into a coffee shop at like 11 a.m. on a Tuesday and I see a guy there on his laptop, I'm like, the fuck are you doing, dude? Go to work. Yeah. But meanwhile, I'm there to write in my laptop. Yeah. But I'm mad at him.
Yeah, get out of here, dude.
I'm like, dude, like you're so lame. You got to go to fucking work. That's why I like Chinese dudes. That's why like I talk about it on stage a lot. It's like, you know, with play dates with kids, like my daughter like there's a Chinese kid in her class, and I hang out with him and his family because like, first of all, I've never met every other parent is like available for a play date at 2 p.m. Yeah. The Chinese are not. They're working. Mom and dad work, and the grandparents watch the kids. That's just how the culture is. They're like, there's no work from home in China. There's no hybrid work. They're like, no, you're going to go to work. They lock their people in their houses with COVID. They don't give a fuck.
They have after school stuff for the kids because the parents work so long. My brother was telling me this. A lot of like the Indian and Chinese guys are out work. Families, mom and dad work super long hours. So after they go to school, they got to go to an after school program where they continue to learn about like science and shit. And the parents come up back at like probably like 6, 7 p.m.
Dude, this is what happened with the Nazis. You know, they were just fucking, you know, they just came out.
School.
Building shit. Blitzkrieg came out 1930s and just steamrolled motherfuckers. And that's what's going to happen with China. They're the ones working. Everyone else is like having fun, having sex, getting STDs. Yep. And not the Chinese, dude.
Yeah,
we still will crush them.
I think so. But I think we'll destabilize. We can destabilize them, I think, pretty easily.
Yeah.
Because there's that whole like middle coastal, there's like the middle portion that are poor and peasants and the coastal elites. And like, that's their whole history is that middle portion coming in, fucking people up, becoming the coastal elites, and they just kind of go back.
That's what it is. Yeah. You into Chinese culture? Chinese history?
I've like not a lot. I've read about it, but it's still a mysterious land as far as I know.
Oh yeah, dude. The
But
Great Wall.
full of mysteries.
Yeah. I can't even understand it when they tell me about it, how they just built a wall throughout the whole country. I'm like, why? It's so dumb. They'll just climb it.
You shoot missiles over.
Look at my chair just fell down. Look at this. Do you see this? My chair just fell down. The Chinese fucking
That's the
remote,
Chinese government,
the remote
yeah.
controlling my chair. Hold on.
But yeah, I think we're like currently destabilizing Russia, and once we get done destabilizing Russia, we'll probably turn our sights on China. And that's the only other really like powerful threat.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I guess. Yeah. That seems like because Iran. Who cares? North Korea doesn't matter.
Not a problem. I've read. There's a good book called The Next 100 Years by George Friedman. I forget the guy's name, but he like laid it out, and he wrote it in like the early 2000s, and he was laying out like the Russia Ukraine thing. He was like making predictions like before 2030 they have to go to war, they have to fight each other, Russia has to take back Ukraine, blah blah blah.
Really?
Yeah.
What was his reasoning why they have to take back Ukraine?
Because like they just need like a buffer. Like
Right.
you can just be right into Russia from like in all those other points because of those like NATO countries.
Sure.
So you can just march right in. Ukraine, you can just kind of like that's their one weak spot through Ukraine
Right.
because the other parts are kind of like hard to get into.
Right.
But that like if you leave whatever that big city is, Kiev, you can be in like one of the big cities. In
So
Russia.
do you think Russia is going to beat Ukraine? Like,
No, I don't think so.
you think Ukraine is just like a porcupine? Like they're just
I think. Well, in the book, he was like, it's not even about winning wars. The United States just needs to destabilize any other power. You don't have to win the war. You just have to fuck their economy up so bad that like it throws them off.
But that'll destabilize them for 20, 30 years, right?
Yeah,
Like
good.
we're not going to be able to go to Moscow as American citizens probably ever in our life.
No, probably
Yeah.
not. And well, the problem is too, Russia is going through the population decline. And that was a big thing in the book. Like this is their last time we'll have all these young men.
Right.
There's going to be a huge population dip.
Right.
So if we can kind of like fuck them up now, by 2050, they're not going to have like enough young
So we're
men.
in the driver's seat big time.
Yeah.
Like we're
according to this guy,
I
people like
believe
to
him.
say China's going to take over, but he was like, not going to happen. He's like, he believes that Russia and China will collapse. And then 2030 will be like the 2030s onward. It'll be, he's kind of been right. He was like, the 2020s are going to be so tumultuous, like very bad. But then like after that, there's going to be a presidency around like 2030, 2034. And they're really going to like figure it out and
Unite us
have
all.
a new era of peace. Because his thing is that,
God, I hope I'm still selling tickets then.
I know.
That'd be fucking great. What do they think? 2030? I'm fucking 40 now. It's 20. Oh, dude, I'm gonna suck. I'm gonna be like in my 50s.
Yeah, imagine how fun that'll be being 50 and you see like
Yeah, that's true.
25-year-olds and you're like, shut the fuck
Fuck up. Yeah, my dumb kids. Like, shut your mouth. Yeah. Oh God, I hope that happens. Yeah, because it does. I do feel like sometimes somber. Like I'm like, man, like I romanticize like the late 90s and early 2000s. Like, obviously 9/11 was bad, but like, I don't know if you remember like 2007, 2008 was awesome. It's
Dude,
like
I was in college, yeah.
It was amazing times.
Yeah.
Everybody was having fun. And now I'm just like, everywhere I look, I'm like, it doesn't seem like people are as happy as they were, certainly not as free as they were.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's hopeful. The next 100 years, I'm going to get that book.
It's pretty good. It's really cool. They and the big thing too, they say like these are just cycles. Like every 50 years, it's like a 50-year cycle where like someone passes like a huge like seminal policy. Like I can't remember one, but say like Roosevelt did that whole thing, whatever his big policy was.
We'll carry a big stick.
Yeah, whatever the fuck he
Yeah.
did. But that'll solve a bunch of problems from the previous 50 years. But then 50 years later, that policy will cause problems that it takes 50 years to figure out and then
Right.
solve, which then will solve those problems, era of peace, and that policy creates new problems.
It's just a never-ending cycle.
Never-ending cycle of
Right.
just kind of
And
like
if you guys
building
want
and building.
any chance to stop the cycle, do the right thing this November.
Yeah, true. Where are you at in November?
Come to comedy on State in Madison, Wisconsin. No, I know. Yeah, I don't know. People are obviously all bent out of shape about who's going to be the president. I'm like, I don't know that it matters as much as you genuinely think it does.
Yeah.
I think it matters just for like political unrest on people crying, whoever wins. But I don't know. Have you ever really genuinely felt a genuine difference, whoever the president is?
No, I've never felt it except for COVID. When we got locked in and there were people being like, let people out versus let people in, that was the only time I've ever been like, but then you didn't have to do it. That was the other thing I told people, like, you didn't have to do it.
Yeah.
At least not in America.
I mean, dude, remember like they were like, oh, you're going to need like a vaccine card like forever. I was like, no, I don't think you are.
No, I had a fake one.
Sure.
was easy.
Dude, there was a pizzeria in my neighborhood on 3rd Avenue in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn that was like literally, I swear, all like the people that knew. If you ordered, I think it was 2 pepperoni slices and garlic knots come in 6. If you were like, oh, can I get 2 pepperoni slices and half an order of garlic knots? And you kind of just like gave a look. They knew that meant give that to you, and then you would give them $100 bill, and they would have a fake vaccine card in the to-go bag for you.
Awesome.
It was like a whole it was like a system they had.
That's
and
pretty
people
cool.
were getting fake vaxxed all day.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, my wife made them in our basement.
Yeah, it's great. But do you ever think do you think the government cares anymore? You think they're still looking for those people, or they're just they can't
Dude,
anymore?
they didn't give a fuck then. That really was a I think that was just like a huge effort from the pharma companies who had people paid in Washington.
Yeah.
Because that was like, they can do a thing where they're like, and again, for some people who wanted it, like, get it, I don't care. Like, fucking 2-year-olds didn't need it. That was the one thing where, like, our pediatrician was like, well, you don't have to do it. I totally respect that. But there's a higher chance that your kid might die. And I was like, okay, man.
No, there's not.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
But
stop it.
That to me was the part that I was like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Give it to the geezers. If it works for them, cool.
Yeah.
But like, dude, I don't need this. I don't take Tylenol for headaches. So I'm like, I'm not taking that.
Oh, you just power through. You're that guy.
I don't like a lot of like medicines and shit. They freak me out. Like pills, all that stuff.
Interesting. So what if you get really sick? You just ride that fucker out?
If I'm like super duper sick, then I'll kind of yield and take like a little something. But even then, yeah, I like to, what I would do if I get like a fever, I'll take a really hot bath and I spike my fever. That way, because then
old school.
The fever is what like is your immune reaction. It's good.
Dude, I like that you put leeches on and just suck your blood out. You go old school.
Dude, that
colonial
was a
medicine.
treatment for cancer. They
Leeches.
were giving fevers. They were spiking fevers.
Interesting.
And it kills like cancer cells. Like fevers are good for you.
Of course,
But
dude.
you can't get too high because you can have a seizure.
Yeah.
So if you can keep that thing at like 102, 103, getting a hot bath, I just burn it out.
Dude, you get right to that. That's you edging yourself.
But if it
Just
gets
giving
too
yourself
high-
a fever, right to the point of seizure.
But did you ever try to jerk off in a hot bath?
No.
Impossible.
Why?
It's just the hot water fucks with your nuts.
Oh, because you know what it is? Probably because when you get hot water, it's called vasoconstriction is what's going to make your dick go up. Vasodilation,
That's
when
what
they open
it
up,
is.
everything, blood pressure goes down,
That
things
must be
go
what
down.
it is. I can't come in the bathtub. You think it'd be a glorious session, but it's like,
You just can't do it.
can't do it.
Yeah, I know. I've actually never. So the way that I jerk off, I don't jerk off kind of like most people like this. I actually lay my dick. I kind of sandwich it between my stomach and my hands.
You're a pressure player.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of just push the base of my dick and top of my balls to just kind of shoot it out. So I can't ever jerk off standing up regardless. I'm always laying down. I kind of make a little pussy for myself.
Yeah, I know.
That's what it is.
It's kind of nice.
It's kind of nice, dude, because I don't know why when I was a little kid, like the first time I ever like jerked it or like, masturbated or felt that, I just was rubbing, I was like basically like rubbing a pillow on my dick and balls. And then I think I just stayed that way.
That's how you do it, yeah.
Like I don't think I've ever went like
Crank it?
that.
You never cranked
I've
it?
never cranked it, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
I just don't do it. I do it a different way. And I bet you that has implications on me mentally. And like, I'm just like a different guy because of it.
I think you're better off though.
Yeah.
Because there is something gay about like gripping your member and like,
Yeah.
you're just fucking.
I'm different and I'm just built. I just, that's the way I roll. And then I shoot into my belly button and
over, yeah.
it's kind of just like whatever, dude.
Have you ever got caught? Ever got walked in on?
I got walked in on. My mom caught me once. That was bad. I never forget. She was walking in from the local pizzeria and she had brought me like mozzarella sticks and a chicken bacon ranch slice and she had it like on like she used to, dude, until I moved down to my mom's house in my mid-20s and when I was literally like 24 years old, she would bring me food on a New York Yankees like dinner tray. Like she would just
awesome,
give it to
dude.
and like it had like this setup where I would just like lay on my bed and it was like a little table and she had that New York Yankees baseball tray with the food on it and I was just rubbing it.
And you're in there just like,
Yeah, I was like this. And she literally, she was like, she went like this, and she was like, just slammed my door, and she was like, "Your food's outside the door in the hallway." So I had to get it like a fucking inmate, just like, and then, dude, one time she found one of my VHS porn tapes. It was bad. Like we used to pass around a VHS porn tape and she found it. I just left it. So I used to put it in. I had this documentary about the original USA Dream Team. So I would, and I was such a little loser kid. I was like 12 years old and I wrote on the cover of it, I said, I want to go to the NBA. Like a loser, like in Sharpie.
You're good at basketball though, right?
Yeah, Division III. So
That's good.
but yeah, I guess. And so I had put the tape in that Dream Team thing because I was like, my mom never looks in that. And then my mom, for whatever reason, was like cleaning my room one day when I was like at school, or it was the weekend, I don't remember. And she popped that fucking tape and thinking she was going to be a documentary on the Dream Team.
You probably saw your like quote was inspired.
His goals. I want to get my son a basketball hoop.
There's a lady like,
oh yeah. And it was just this Colombian lady with a full bush just getting piped, screaming shit in Spanish. And so I got home that day because like it was a big deal. Like, we didn't have cell phones back then. Like when me and my boys were at the park, it was like, we called it the Spanish porn. Yeah. Like who's got the Spanish porn?
We had the Spanish fly. It's called a Spanish fly 14. It's circulated all around.
Yeah, circulate, awesome. And like somebody would bring it, and then it was like a big deal. It's like, okay, you get it for a week, then Frankie gets it, and it's like what it is. And so when I came home one day, I was, wasn't even thinking about it. I came home, and then it was literally, she had smashed it into like 20 pieces with a hammer, and she wrote, my mom loved Post-its, and she had a Post-it on it, and she wrote, "Get this filth out of my house."
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then so I had to tell the guys, I was like, my mom smashed that fucking porn. I just brought it back in like a pile.
Just proof.
Yeah, and they were just furious at me. They were like shooting paintballs at me all summer.
Well, my brothers would go to like the adult section at Blockbuster and steal the porn tapes. Mm-hmm. So it was like a serious effort to get the porn tape. So if you got smashed, it'd be like, bro, what the fuck?
I know. And now
we're risking life and we're risking freedom to fucking get these things.
Boys or girls?
Girls. I have 2 girls.
2 girls. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I'm actually happy if it had a boy, or like for the boys that are living in Texas. I'm actually happy that the porn is blocked because then they're gonna go find adventurous ways, just like we had, to kind of get porn any way they can. So I kind of actually respect what the governor's doing here to block the porn. He's doing it so the kids can have more fun and be more adventurous. And if you want to get kids creative, which is a big problem we have, block the porn.
I think so.
Big deal, dude.
Kids don't go in the woods anymore.
No, but they will if they're looking for. They have no porn to watch.
Yeah, dude. That's where everyone found out. I think it's funny. I think John Mayer did stand up once, and his bit was that every kid finds porn in the woods originally.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
That was true. That was like, that's where we found porn. We had to go to the woods and you would just find it and be like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, porn. You'd find like, people would go have sex in the woods.
Yeah. I'd find a condom.
Sure.
First time I found a condom in the woods, I went home and just beat off.
That's it.
I just saw a used condom and I was like, I gotta jerk off, dude. It's crazy. Someone fucked here. I was like, I gotta go jerk off.
You gotta jerk off. I know. God, I know the littlest things. And now it's like the thought of using a condom is like, what am I fucking, dude?
Crazy.
To have sex with a condom is like you're having sex with the condom inside the girl. It's like, just go raw, go home. Like, if you're gonna do it, just do it, dude.
Yeah, if you're scared, don't do it.
Yeah, my whole thing is like, you know what, man? Like, you want to go and fucking make a horrible decision and go, cheat on your wife. Don't be a pussy about it.
Yeah.
Go in, come back with another kid, a disease. You, like, really get fucking in there.
Yeah.
Show your kids that you can overcome anything.
And also, if you're gonna go cheat on your wife and wear a condom, it's like, just jerk off, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't have condom sex.
It has to be something where it's like,
it's got to be cream pie, a waitress,
fully, dude. Like,
and just sit there for like 8 months and be like,
yeah.
How am I gonna break this to her?
Yeah, like you have to go through the full spectrum of suffering. Yeah, 100%, man.
And then once the kid, I feel like you almost want there to be a kid as a result of the affair. That way, it kind of softens. Because then it's like, what are we gonna do? Don't fucking punish this kid.
It's what it is, and it's also like, here's the thing. I forgot if it was Giannis or Joe DeRosa. Somebody said something to me, was like, you go out, you have unprotected sex with a girl, you do the crime, you do the time. What's going to happen now is you have your sentence is 2 to 25 days. In 2 to 25 days, a disease will pop up or a baby will pop up. Or a girl will pop up being crazy. So you do your sentence, and if you can get through a month, if you can get through a lunar month,
true,
with no issues,
that's what they revolve around.
That's what they say. So you do the crime, you do the time. You're not going to get out of this scot free.
Yeah,
you did the crime. So now it's time to do the time. You got to do the time. And so that's how it would kind of just calm DeRosa down. Like, he was like, all right, I'm doing my time. And then he would text us like, all right, I'm out. I'm free, baby. That's what you got to do, man.
Yeah.
It's fun being a guy.
It is.
It is. I would not want to, people think, oh, easier being a woman. No, sir.
Dude, it's fucking sucks,
great
man.
being a guy.
I've literally, so me and my wife have Aura rings. They like track your biometrics.
Oh, great.
And I can't stop talking about this because it's like a revelation. So we both went to sleep one night at like 9:30 p.m. Great night of sleep. I woke up. My readiness score is like 89%.
Yeah.
Got me a little crown above it. I'm like, yeah, thanks.
Hell yeah.
My wife slept the same time. Her readiness score was 50%.
Whoa.
Because it was the period. Dude, it's like their body temperature's elevated. Like, they're fucked up, man.
So she woke up not in a good mood then. She's not ready.
Terrible mood. It's like, my 50% is if I'm out like drinking all night and I'm hungover.
Right.
She did all the right stuff. Went to bed or all that stuff.
Ate right.
She could cut back on a couple things, but but no, dude, she like did everything right. It was, and then like woke up in the morning 50%. I was like, your period fucks you up this much? She's like, yes.
That's what it is.
Their heart rate's elevated and their body, it's like they have a fucking fever.
I was going to say, every month, your wife has to take Tylenol. I'm sure she feels she's got to pop a Tylenol.
They're like crackheads with Tylenol. They take everything.
You have to because
it's yeah, true.
Imagine every single month you're just sick. Like you get.
Yeah, you're like, fuck, dude. And it's like, so that's, and then there's like the time leading up to it. You're cramping. Yeah. And then you're just like, fucked, dude.
Yeah.
Like psychologically gone.
Yeah.
There's like 10 days out of the month. I try to break it down to her. I'm like 1/3 of the month.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
That's why, like, when you see like what Caitlin Clark can do, you're like, that lady's doing all that on her period most of the time.
Yeah.
Like she's absolutely crushing everyone.
Yep.
Not feeling at all with a 40% readiness score.
Are you talking about her playing basketball or fighting black ladies?
Both. Yeah. Both. I think, but it's just like, she just puts it on everyone.
Yeah.
You know, like guys don't have to do that. Like it's impressive what Steph Curry does, but he's never had to do it bleeding from his dick.
True. I didn't think about that playing with your period.
Yeah, they all have to.
That would be nice if I was a betting man, I would try to get the inside scoop on who was on their period.
Yeah. Or
That'd
like
be
just
kinda nice.
playing, some of them playing like not even knowing they're pregnant yet and just dealing with like morning sickness and just fucking cum in them. And they're just killing it.
Do you think that, and the team probably syncs up? So like
100%.
some teams are, I think if you win the championship, everyone syncs to your period.
Dude, so one day, they do. So I believe that. Yeah.
That's what they're playing for.
That's what they're playing for. So I remember once I was on a flight from I think I was going from New York to Indianapolis on like, you know, it was like a shitty fucking, like American Airlines, like small shitty plane. And the New York Liberty got on the plane with me. I guess they were playing maybe the Indiana Fever or what, I don't know.
Yeah.
And all the women got on the plane and they sat in the back of the plane, and the head coach at the time was Bill Laimbeer. I don't know if you know Bill Laimbeer. He was like the old coach of the Detroit, old player on the Detroit Pistons, like, and he was just sitting in first class, like laid the fuck out. And the women were like, you could hear like some of the women being like mad in the back, like I'm sitting in the fucking back, coach is up in the front, but he was just laid out, chilling, legs out. And I that got me thinking like he probably has to deal with like these women syncing up on their period. And maybe that was one of those days where he was like, I'm getting the fuck away from these ladies for 2 hours and I'm just sitting in the front of the plane and not dealing with
He's got an eye mask on.
Yeah.
Dude, I would be having them run suicide. So they came with that period energy. I'd be like, on the line.
Get out.
Run it out.
It's so, dude, I mean, now we're both going to have to family. We have daughters. We're all, you know, way outnumbered. It's like, you know, none of my kids are still too young, but when that happens, it's going to get fucking bad.
Oh, it's crazy. I had a maintenance guy come up to like my office apartment, and he's like looking around like, where's your bed? And I was explaining to him like, this is what I use it for. He has 2 daughters, and his daughters are like teenagers.
Yeah.
And he goes, bro, like for real, like you might want to stay here. He was like, when the wife and the 2 daughters sync up and they start, he's like, bro, for real, like get out of your house.
It gets bad.
It's like, you're not, just get out of there.
Dude, last week, you know, my daughter's only 9. Like last week, like we were having like a regular day, and I said to her, I was like, okay. I was like, she was like, oh, can I have a snack? And I was like, oh, like mom's gonna cook dinner, so like we'll eat in like an hour, which I've said to her a million times. And she goes, oh, I guess I'm fat then. And then walks up the stairs and slams her door. And her mom was like, she might be on her period. It might be starting. Let me go up there and talk to her. Oh. And then she talked to her, and I don't think it happened because they wouldn't. Yeah. The thing is, like, you could tell me that my daughter's on her period, and it's like, what can I actually do?
Nothing.
So
really.
like, if you just tell me to go to the store and get it, like there's no real reason the mother has to tell the father that their daughter's on their period, because it's like, okay.
Yeah.
So what am I going to do for that? Do you want me to go on the road?
Yeah,
then like,
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, just leave.
But you can't talk. You can't be like, hey, how's your period?
Yeah.
That's all. That's just.
Yeah, that's mom stuff. But when she said that to me, like, oh, I guess I'm fat now, and then slammed the door, and I was like, holy shit, bro. That was like the first instance where I was like, my little kid daughter, who's like, you know, was like one of my bros, is now like becoming like a young woman, where I'm like, oh shit, like I got to be careful what I say. Yeah. Now I got to be like careful. You know, and she would just kind of she gets on me. She's like, why don't you ever hold mom's hand? And I'm like, oh my, what? The fuck?
That's yeah.
So it's gonna happen.
We got in an argument one time, and I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, and like I went outside and sat on my steps. I was like, fuck, and they came outside, like the neighbors were outside. They both came out, and they're like, be nice to mommy, dad. I'm like, will you two shut the fuck up? Get the fuck in here.
Yeah, I know, because
my daughters don't like it. If I'll like grab my wife and like I'll give her like a big kiss, my 4-year-old's like, dad, stop. She does not like it.
Okay.
She's like,
she doesn't like the affection.
She's like, come on, man, knock it off.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really weird.
I mean, every kid's different.
Maybe when they get older, they'll be like, come on. That is funny. Like, hold her hand. Like, all right, that's enough out of you.
Yeah, I know. I mean, and dude, the drama you're going to see, like, again, mine's in 4th grade now, the older one, like the girl drama with school. I mean, she's been to 2 different schools and she's had 2 mortal enemies that sound like the exact same girl in, 20 miles away. I'm like, okay, so it's you. It's my kid. That is the problem. Just fucking causing beef with everyone. But then it's like the girl drama. So it's like, well, like my daughter told me, like, oh, this girl, she's doing this to me. She's doing that to me, blah, 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 blah. And, like, what should I do? And I'm like, well, of course, honey, like, just, obviously tell the teacher and, don't get physical, whatever. And then her mom's advice is like, she hits you, you hit her back.
Yeah.
You slap her, you pull her fucking hair. Do not let that bitch dominate this territory. Kind of. I'm like, these girls are in 4th grade.
Yeah, dude.
But that's how women are. Women are like I took it as there was a problem. I'm like, okay, all good. Like it'll be fine. You work it out in school or whatever. And like already, like my girl had already messaged the school and that kid's mom. Like we're having a meeting.
Knocking the fuck off.
Like right, like women are, and now my kid's mom and this girl's mom are like fucking
enemies.
Dude, at pickup, it's bad.
Really?
And I'm like, so now it's one of those things where like women are loyal like that. Like you fuck with me, you fuck with the whole family. Where guys, I'm kind of more like, dude, we could get into a fist fight and I do your podcast tomorrow. I don't care. We'll just get over it. But women, it's like, that's it.
The battlefield's so much more complex. It's for real. We do like caveman warfare. They do like modern warfare of like psyops.
100%.
Like destabilize friend groups. It's really fucked up, dude. And it gets like really dark. Like they'll like throw a party just so they can take pictures of it and put them out and then not invite one person. And the whole thing's just to fuck this one lady.
One girl up. Yeah.
And they can do it. And it's just devastating, man.
Just devastating. I know. I mean, like, I feel like, it's interesting being around so many like women in my life because I'm just like, man, like you really, if this country elected more women, I think we would actually be a more, I don't think we even understand how vicious America can be because we haven't had a woman yet.
Dude. Yeah. Have you read, Hillary Clinton kind of got the job done.
Oh yeah.
She was in there doing some stuff. But it would be, they're so much more vicious. It's like unbelievable.
Yeah. And it's scary. It's terrifying. I think Abraham Lincoln said like, what was it? Like, I forgot the exact term, but it was like hell has no, something. He was basically
like a woman scorned or whatever.
Woman scorned is like no, like that is like basically like hell, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, even he knew, and he was gay.
Yeah,
and even he knew.
Yeah, well, that's a problem with women leaders is you'd have to have like a strong team for that like 10 to 12 day period out of the month where they're completely fucked up. Yes. And it's just, I don't know why we can't face that as a reality. Yeah. It's like you're powerful as hell. Let's just use that as your incubating period. Like, chill. Yeah. Like I just feel bad. Like, why are we acting like this doesn't exist? Yeah. It's not a slight on them. It's like, dude, I would be fucked up too.
Of course, dude. Chill. Even the trauma of childbirth, dude. My girl raw dogged 2 childbirths. Just fucking pushed those fuckers out and then got up and walked.
It's crazy.
Like a couple of hours later, she was walking with no pussy. It just fell out. She was just with just an ice pack on it, being like, all right, what are we going to eat? What do you guys want? You want eggs?
Yeah, the childbirth is a gear you see them in that you're just kind of like, what the fuck? It's crazy.
They do have, I think just through nature, they have the highest threshold of pain. I mean, way higher threshold than a man could ever have because, I mean, think about that if that happened to you once in your life, and you had to do that, I mean, you would die. We would all die.
Dude, talking about your butthole getting this big.
That's insane.
That would be fucking crazy.
Even worse if it came out through your penis. That would be sick.
Just a finger through your penis.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, man. So when I saw like the 2 childbirths, it was like one of those things where I was like, okay, they're more powerful, they're stronger. I know physically they're not, but like mentally is the thing. And it's like, I can't even compete at all. I cannot compete. When my girl starts asking me questions, I'm fucked. I tell the truth. I'm a truth teller. I'm like right away.
You can't lie. Yeah, you can't
I used to try to lie, and then the anxiety and pain I would sit with. Yeah. Where I was like, might as well just tell the truth now because she actually already knows.
Yeah, and they're gonna figure it out. You can't lie. If you think you can't, like women, they could get away with it so easy, but like if you try to lie to a woman, it's like they're going to find out. Yeah, they can just look at you and be like, "You motherfucker." Yeah, they can tell.
You piece of shit.
And they're good. Like, dude, they'll like. I didn't realize like they'll even on Instagram like they'll kind of look at who's liking what of your things, looking at their profile.
I don't even know how to do that on her. Like, I have no idea how to even access that information on Instagram. And that's a good point. She'll know like followers who like something from weeks and weeks ago and then has their whole profile locked and loaded.
Yeah, dude.
And it's like, oh, did Stephanie go to your show? Yeah. I'm like, what? Who is that? They're like, oh, well, she has an interest in Austin, Texas. I've seen from her interests on, on her LinkedIn that I've tracked. So hypothetically, it makes sense if she came to your show. Yeah, I'm like, I don't even know who she's talking about.
you see the person like, damn, she's smoking.
Yeah, fuck, dude. This girl's awesome. I saw her pussy in the gym.
Thank you for bringing her to my attention.
I know. Well, that's the other problem. It's like that's how they go overboard. It's like you'll bring up all these girls that I genuinely have no idea who they're talking about, and then she'll be like, "How about was this girl at your show?" And then she'll send a screenshot. I'm like, "No," but then I'll have fucking Steve be like, "Can you DM this one? Give her tickets."
Jerk off this picture.
Yeah, Steve, here you go, dude. Yeah, I mean, I just
it is complicated. It's the most complicated time. And like, dude, in our dad's time, it was like there might have been like 2 hot ladies you knew of.
That's it.
And you'd be like, damn, that lady's fucking hot.
Well, we also have access to every woman on the planet. I mean, don't forget 100, 200 years ago, you only knew the people in your village. Yeah. So if you had, hopefully you got the smoke show in your village. If you didn't, you settled for like the one, like, that kind of looked like her, but she had like a limp.
For real, imagine if there's no babes from like birth to death.
That's a reality people lived in.
You never saw a babe.
0 babes, unless you had babes in your village.
Dude, a babe in a village was probably crazy.
Do you know I read a thing, I forgot, it wasn't in a book. It was like an article where sex, like how we've kind of like made sex like a sacred taboo thing. Mm-hmm. Like in the medieval times, like sex was because it was so animalistic. Like you would just watch your parents have sex and think of it as like, your dad's doing push-ups or something. Like it was just a thing that mom and dad did. They had sex, full bushes, and then you would have sex. You would have sex like in front of your wife's family. Like it wasn't a thing that was taboo at all. I mean, to consummate kings and queens marriages, they would have sex in the bed, and the wedding party would stand around the bed and just watch this girl get fucked.
That's awesome.
Dude, and there's so many fascinating things in history. I read this thing, there's this book called Fucking History. This guy wrote it, he calls himself the Captain. He's a great author. Kyle Creek is his real name, but he's Kyle the Captain Creek. He wrote this book, Fucking History. It's like 1-page things where he talks about like something from history, but then kind of gives like a modern spin on it. It's fascinating. I would read a page a day. I love this guy. And so I read this book about read one of these pages about France, like 1600, maybe 1500s. France had this thing called, obviously you can't divorce. Divorce was like unheard of. Guys would just kill their wives. So, but this one town in France, they're like, you know what? Let's do divorce court. They're like, if this lady, you really want a divorce, lady? Okay. So they would say the only way we'll ever grant you a divorce is if your husband can't procreate. If he can't get it up and he can't fuck you, basically, then you're good. Yeah. So what they would do is you would file for divorce, and then you would have to go to divorce court. And at divorce court, you would come out, you and your husband would come out, and there'd be a row of judges and like noble elites, and you'd have to basically bang your wife. And if you couldn't come in an allotted time, they'd grant her a divorce. That's what it was.
Imagine if you jerked off that morning and you're just like,
fuck, I didn't know it was today. Yeah. Or you're just, damn. Yeah. And then you're just going to get divorced. But but the caveat was you could divorce your wife, but then like once she was like not your property anymore, you could just kill her with no repercussions.
What?
Yeah. You could just murder her like out in the field.
Could you fake a cream pie though in court? Be like, oh.
No, they'd
have to be like, let's see.
No, they 100%. They had people would check to see if that shit's dripping out, and you could be like, no, I swear I did. She's got a deep pussy.
So
yeah, I let it fly, dude. Come back in 9 months, I promise. Yeah, I know all that bush to get through.
Oh, dude, it's like a stern judge just scowling at you. Like,
just with his wig on, just looking.
You're trying to fuck your mean wife.
Yeah,
who wants to leave you?
Yeah. So it's like it's crazy how. The world used to be, man.
Yeah, that's out of fucking control.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to make it sacred because it's just so important, though, because then having sex leads to creating life. And if life's created willy-nilly, then, like, no one's taking care of the kids. It just becomes, like, a fucked up situation.
And at that point, it's like, dude, you need to have kids because I need people on the farm. I need people in the army. We're trying to take over Holland and whatever other country, dude. Yeah. We got to do shit. So, like, we need you to start pumping out those babies. And I kind of get how, like, back in the day, if, a woman couldn't, produce a baby, they're like, well, she's a witch. Let's burn her. Like get her out of here. We don't want any of this. We don't want the other women.
Yeah, they were a huge drain on the economy.
Oh yeah, big time.
Because you didn't work, so it's like if you couldn't produce a kid, there were people would be like, Jesus.
Did you ever read that thing about the Salem witch trials where like scientists have went back and think that it was because of a weed that was growing?
Yes,
you ever see that's
like
nuts.
ergot? It's like ergot. It was like a mold. I think ergot's what we make LSD from, but it's like a mold that was in there and it fucked the whole town up.
The whole town, it fucked the witches up.
I get scared about that. I think about that. I'm like, dude, that could happen. That would be terrifying.
Because why couldn't that happen today? I mean, and you just wouldn't know about it.
Yeah,
like,
a little...
Dude, we probably
start tripping every now and again off like food supply stuff.
Oh, 100%. I mean, yeah, have you ever like I got really into like intermittent fasting, which I got to start. Yeah, I kind of lean back off now because I posted a video of me the other day trying to promote my shows in Texas, and all you fuckers told me I had small calves, and I looked and it kept telling me that I skipped leg day and I'm too skinny. I have a big head. Fuck you, dude. It's like you're damned if you do damned. I'm trying to get healthy here, and like you're still shitting on me.
I bulked. I like started lifting and eating a lot, and then someone hit me with a comment like when the bulk becomes a Hulk, and I was real like I got like a real pot belly, like I got fat.
Still right now, but could you look?
It's gone.
Leaner
it's gone.
now.
I did a 2-day fast. I got rid of it. I got crushed. I was like bulking, and then I was like, oh damn it, I'm fat, so I had to like bulk it. I got up to like 196, and that's what are you now? For me, I'm like 186 now.
Oh, 10 pounds makes a difference.
Yeah, big difference.
Dude, you got the back. That's what it's.
Sure,
do you do a lot of back?
Yeah, I do a lot of lifting, a lot of back, all that stuff.
So you lift heavy when you lift?
Not too crazy. I don't lift heavy, but I just kind of like focus on like the exact muscle group. So I don't want to like hurt myself.
Right.
But it's all time under tension. The weight doesn't matter that much.
We were talking about that yesterday. You rather have Joe DeRosa we were in his apartment yesterday, and he goes, yeah, I don't go to the gym. I just work out here. I was like, okay, what do you do? He goes, 3 times a week, I do 40 push-ups, 40 curls, and 40 squats. I was like sets of 40. He goes, no, I just do 4. I do 4 sets of 10. I was like, are you an old lady? Like what?
He's working out from a guy from like 1942.
He told me, he goes, I have no desire to have an A+ body. I'm happy with a C- body.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to be a D or an F.
So that's what he does. Like
that's what he does. But we were telling him like, dude, you only have 20-pound dumbbells. I was like, if you just change that to forget about the number and you just did 1 minute like slow curls, time under tension, you'd be a fucking monster.
Yeah.
But he's like, I don't want to do it.
Yes.
I'm like, if you took you take 45 minutes to do this bullshit, but if you took 15 minutes and just did the timer detention, you'd have a better workout in less time.
I know.
Yeah.
I know people who do that, the same thing. They always have those weights with like filled with sand.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? No, but yesterday we went to the gym and I was just doing like 6 seconds down, hold it for 2, and then explode up. And I was doing that. Fucking sick.
That's all you need to do. Yeah, you don't need. I don't need to do heavy weight because I end up hurting myself.
No, timer detention. That's the move.
Yep.
What the hell was it? What we were talking about something before that though. I was getting to something.
The witch trial and them hitting like eating the bread that fucked them all
Eating
up.
the bread that fucked them up. But then there was something else. Damn it. And then we started talking about the gym.
Fucking in front of the judge.
Fucking in front of the judge. But there was something I think we were going to talk about with the witch trials that I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember. But you were saying we could kill women. If a woman divorces you, can kill her.
Right, kill her.
Witch trials. We just got in again the pump. We got too enthusiastic.
Dude, I know. Dude, did you work out yet today?
No, I took 2 days off. So I had a stomach virus, and then like it just crushed my appetite, obviously. And then the day after, I didn't eat for 2 straight days.
0. Were you puking or shitting?
I didn't puke or shit, but I felt like I had to puke.
Oh, okay.
So it was like I held it in. I hate throwing up, dude.
Me too.
I will not. I'll go like so. I just laid there like supremely nauseous,
right?
Like a day. Then fasted the whole next day. So I did like a 48-hour fast, and then like, but you're supposed to like break it in softly. I just fucking like pigged on like fucking like potatoes and shit.
I know.
With like queso. I shouldn't have done it. And then my stomach was fucked up from that for like 2 days.
Of course.
Dude, so I lost like 10 fucking pounds.
You haven't eaten in like a week, really.
I haven't had a lot of food in like about a week. But now
you're gonna fuck shit up today though.
Today I'm gonna fuck shit up. Actually, no, I have to do several podcasts today. But
right.
Tomorrow, dude. Actually I gotta fly tomorrow. Dude. Thursday afternoon, I'm gonna absolutely fuck shit up.
Where are you going this weekend?
Cleveland. Oh, no, yeah, I'm going to Hilarities, Cleveland.
I love Hilarities. You've been there before, right?
No, never been.
It's
First time.
Oh, this is your first time on the road going through everything, pretty much. Like headlining on your own.
Pretty much. This is the first. I started like last year.
Yeah.
Because I did a whole stretch of shows and then I did that one special. So this is like, there's still a lot of clubs that are new to me. So yeah. So
Hilarities is awesome, dude.
I heard it's really good.
Dude, you talk about eating. You want some of the best comedy club food in the country, dude. Brick Oven Pizzas. They bring out the owner's great. There's Sam, Nick. The food that they bring out is old school Greek guy.
Oh, that's
cool.
They
fucking bring out whatever you want, dude. It's amazing. And it's got like the beautiful comedy club. It's like, balcony. And then they got like a cabaret room in the back. That's one of those clubs, like whatever you want, they'll look it up.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited.
They're good people. And then you stay at the hotel you stay at. You're probably staying at the hotel that the comedy club gives you.
I think so.
Dude, it's like an indoor. It's like the first indoor arcade, like what they used to call like a mall. I think in America. Oh. So like it's one of those hotels where like you open up like your door, but you're like inside, like on this elevated, like you can like look down in like an indoor courtyard. It's a sick hotel.
That's awesome.
But it's crazy when you go to Cleveland, you'll see like the block where the comedy club is and where your hotel is there's 3 blocks. I think it's called East 4th Street. That is all of Cleveland.
Yeah.
And then everywhere else is like, there's nothing happening at all. It's just crack everywhere. Yeah. But that block where you are, that's all you got to, that's all like you got to do.
Indianapolis. I was in Indianapolis. I stayed across the street from the Pacers Arena.
Yep.
Fever Arena as well.
Yeah.
And then it was just that little square. And the rest of it, I was like, man.
Indianapolis is one, like, I love any American city, but that's one of those ones where I'm like, you know what, guys, like, I don't know, dude, I've been here a couple of times. Every time it kind of just feels worse and worse for me. And I don't know, man. Like if it comes up on the schedule, I'm like, I'll do it, but it's got to be quick. Yeah. It's got to be quick.
Yeah.
You got to just get me in there. Get me in. If the show's at 7, get me on a 6 p.m. flight. We'll land. We'll do it. We'll get out. I got to do it like a fucking bombing run.
Yeah, it is. It does have a kind of a depressing vibe.
Yeah.
Especially if you're used to like a booming metropolitan area, like just the food options and stuff. That's kind of, I don't want to snob on people's town, but it's like
but
I will because I am a snob about that kind of stuff. But you get there and you're like, dude, this is your Uber Eats?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, someone opened one fucking restaurant.
Dude, Steve Ciccone Rice-Roni last night, Ubered Eats something. What was the place called? Jew Burger?
Oh, yeah.
Jew Boy Burger.
Burgers, yeah.
And then Jew Boy Burgers, they dropped the burgers off in the wrong elevator shaft, so this kid had to get fucking Wendy's.
What?
Where did that Jew boy leave the burgers?
The Jews fucked you on your burgers?
Yeah. Dude, they were like, they thought you were Palestinian.
The Jews control the burgers in Austin. You can say that for sure.
So you've had Jew Boy Burger?
I haven't had it yet.
But you've heard of it?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the whole stuff to settle down in the Middle East. I've heard of it. I haven't had it yet.
Dude, but that's what a crazy. I guess the owner's Jewish. I mean, that'd be funny if it's a Palestinian guy that owns it.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be a Jew boy.
Jew Boy Burgers. Yeah, it's interesting.
I've heard they're good. Unless they're hitting you with that kosher shit. Because like you can't have cheese, right?
Yeah, I think you can.
I went to a kosher burger place one time. I didn't know what kosher was. And I was like, yeah, fire me up a burger. He's like, yeah, we can't do cheese. And I was kind of like,
yeah,
bro, this is what people are talking about.
Dude, I know. Dude, well, like a lot of like growing up in New York and like Brooklyn area, it's like, we have the Hasidic Jewish population. Like most people like don't even know like what that, like, dude, there's a wild population. Like they're their own kind of group. They don't let anybody in or out. They're kind of like the Amish, but like just Jewish people like running around. Like there's parts of Brooklyn, like huge parts of Brooklyn that like none of us, if you're not Hasidic Jew, you've never seen it and you can't go in. It's like kind of wild. Like you didn't grow up around any Hasidic Jews in Philly.
No way.
No, we got them everywhere, dude.
Yeah, we didn't really have. I grew up in the suburbs of Philadelphia, and I for real didn't know Jewish people existed until I was in college.
Yeah,
like I didn't. People were like, "Oh, the Jews," and I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah,
like Jewish people, and I'm like,
What?
What are you saying?
What does that mean?
I thought they were just in the Bible. I didn't know. And then like when I saw, and I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny, like the kind of subtle racism that like the old school people would have. Like I remember Grandpa, like I remember like we would like always like go like on the BQE Brooklyn Queens Expressway. We would always like go like this one route where he would like take side streets and then get on the highway and get off. And I remember one time I asked him, I was like, why don't we just like stay on the highway? He's like, I was like, why do we get off those side streets? And he was like, oh, because if I stayed on the highway, then it makes you get off and then you got to go through the Hasidic Jewish neighborhood and we don't want to do that. So I was just like, what? Okay. And it was like, just
didn't want to see it.
He was like, yeah, I'm not driving through that. That's their neighborhood. And I'm like, do you not?
Yeah.
Like I kind of almost felt like, like, do you hate them? Are you scared of them? Like, what is it? But it is.
People just didn't fuck with each other. When they first came here, it was very much like, that's your people, these are my people.
Well, that's how they live. And with the Hasidic Jewish population, it's not that we're racist again. They don't want us involved. So they hate us. Like they do not want you even around them.
Well, it kind of crushes their vibe.
Right.
Because if you're like, if you're not wearing the clothes, I would feel kind of dumb. I'd be like,
I know, dude. Yeah. Well, they look the way they dress is how they dressed 100 years ago. It's like the same. That's kind of dope. Like you could just drop in, like 200 years from now, we're gonna look like fucking idiots.
Yeah, true.
But like it'd be cool if like we dropped in 200 years later and we kind of have the same shit going on.
Yeah, froze like jeans and a t-shirt. Just be like, this is what we're doing.
This
guys.
is what it is, dude.
From now on.
Yeah,
nothing.
I'm still just sitting here balling out to fucking Daryl and Oates.
Well, dude, I don't want to hold you up, man. Thank you.
Oh, it's 10:45 already.
10:43, yeah.
How long did we do?
An hour 22.
Look at that.
We're ripping,
I'm
bro.
looking. The hair, dude. The hair looks clean.
It looks
dude.
great, man.
Dude, but people, your fans are gonna shit on me.
They're not
for
gonna
this
shit
mop.
on you.
Dude, I'll fucking fist fight any one of these fans talk shit about my hair. Come to any of my shows, check my schedule, ChristyComedy.com, and fucking say it to my face and fight me at the meet and greet.
That's what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
Thanks for doing this, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Yo, you're the
I
man.
appreciate
Thank
it,
you,
man.
bro.
Thank you.